it time yet? I think it's time. It's time. Taco time. Who wants a Gastrodon? Everybody wants a Gastrodon, don't you? Oh, right, I gotta bring up mine. Let's see. Yep. Oh boy. Someone's been bugging me all week. When the stream? It'll be on Saturday, but when on Saturday? On Saturday, when? Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are weird. And I'm not just putting Gastrodon there just for fun. I mean, yeah, I am kinda. But, in case you all didn't know, let me see, let me lower my music a little bit more. Oop, not that low. There we go. But, apparently they're having the Korean Pokemon Championships. And, yeah, they're giving away a free, fully trained Gastrodon, which is awesome. So if you've not, I mean, I'm gonna get it. It's a fully trained Gastrodon. I mean, I don't know what ability it has or anything, but here, I'll give you the code. Code is now in chat. So let me put a full screen, which would be a great waterbed. Okay. I mean, Gastrodon's just good. He's very good. He's very useful. But I'm gonna go grab. Let me see. It's under Pokeportal, right? I actually haven't even redeemed this code yet, so I'll give you $2 for it. Let's see. It would be under mystery gift, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Get with code password. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. PTC. See, champ. Champ 10N. $21.22. Cash app you. You all laugh, but somebody is gonna make massive bank off of that card, I'm telling you. Speaking of cards and trading card games, like I did in the video I posted yesterday, which did surprisingly well. It's Gastrodon! Ta-da! And Bucky's Nuts? They're not called Bucky's Nuts. But the collector booster boxes, again, which only come with 12 packs and a box topper, have now topped $460 each on both Amazon and on TCG Player. It's just insane. Yeah, this is, like I said in the video yesterday, it's unprecedented. And every day or every moment we get closer to release day, the value of that, well, I wouldn't say the value, but the price, the asking price of those draft booster boxes, or not draft booster boxes, collector booster boxes. Give me a break, man. There's like 8 different products with each release now. It's annoying. But with the collector booster boxes, that the value is not there, but obviously people are willing to pay for it. It's like a lottery ticket where you get at least some of your money back, I think. It's basically what it is. Because you're not getting $450 or $460 worth of value out of that box. You're just not. I could say with with an average box, you'll get back about 225, 230 on an average box. If you have a really good box, you'll get back to like 275, and if you have like an amazing box, you'll get back like maybe 325, 350 if you're lucky. But you're not going to get back that 460. The only way you get back that 460 is if you're the one person who actually pulls the one ring. But yeah, surprisingly, that video I put up yesterday did fairly well for my little just kind of talking videos. I'm not dropping $460 on it. I'm not. I already know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go to Barnes & Noble, where they strictly control how much product you can buy. Seriously, you can't just roll into Barnes & Noble here local and go, give me all of your Magic product. They won't sell it to you. They'll be like, no, you get to choose one, and that's it. Like the gift bundle is the one that comes with the 8 set boosters, and then you also get one collector booster pack. And so those bundles tend to be a little more expensive because they come with the collector pack. Usually they're like 60, 65 bucks. So I'm prepared to drop 65 or maybe even up to 70 on one of the gift bundles if Barnes & Noble has it. But the reason I'm choosing Barnes & Noble is, like I said, if you go in there and they've got 20 of those gift bundles, they won't sell all 20 to one person. They just won't. The most they'll give you is like 2. Yeah. That's what, yeah, exactly. Barnes & Noble is cool like that. I think because they realized years ago when that whole thing went crazy with all the Pokemon product, people were just going in there and buying everything. And so they wouldn't have product for anybody else. And so, yeah, I'm completely behind them saying, no, you get 1 or 2. That's it. Now, if you're buying like loose booster packs, I can see them selling like 6, 7, 8 of them to you. But if you, like I said, if you go in there and you roll in and try to buy every single one of the gift bundles, they're going to tell you no. And yes, you can get pissed, but they're going to be like, I don't care. They're going to sell. Because they will, especially the Lord of the Rings ones. They are 100% going to sell. Because I'm taking at least one. And I will do the opening on video. So that should be interesting. I just hope that they actually have it in stock. Let's see, where's the... Oh, I bet the Gastrodon's over here. Because I had a little open spot in one of my earlier boxes here. But yeah, that 2.15 million is the offer right now. Here we go. Here's the Gastrodon. So we got best. Oh wow, speed is decent, attack is no good. That's actually fine. Let me see what his ability is. Please be Storm Drain. Oh, look at that. He's holding leftovers. And he's got Storm Drain. Yeah, this is a solid Gastrodon. It's good for competitive play. And it's in a Cherish Ball. That's nice. So yeah, let me see. Earth Power, Ice Beam, Yawn, and Protect. I'd probably change up those moves a little bit because I'd be using it for raids and not competitive play. But that's actually pretty good. Let me see. Oh yeah, look at how he's trained up. Let's see, 209. Okay. Yeah, if I were going to be using this for Terra raids, I'd probably untrain a lot of that HP and probably push it over to special attack. Yeah, because once you get this to level 100, this thing's going to have really good defense and really good special defense. And it will probably hit at least 350 for HP. So yeah, you can untrain some of that HP and just push it over to special attack. Remember to change glasses and put on a voice. Yeah. Like if I owned a store, I would do that. I would do it Barnes & Noble were doing. If some guy rolled in and said, yeah, I want to buy 10 of your booster boxes, I'd be like, no. I'd be like, you get 1. And that's it. And don't think I won't remember you if you come back tomorrow. And of course, they'll get angry. I'm like, get angry all you want, man. Well, I could have just had you sell all of them to me. I'm like, no, that's not fair, man. I want to try to spread the love around, dude. I'm not going to just sell them all to one person. That's stupid. Hey, it's Call Me Maybe. Yeah, we're talking about the One Ring and Gastrodon, and yeah. I'll share the code for Gastrodon again in a little bit. It's also, I also posted it in Discord, so it's there as well. What card has the highest value? I just saw that message, Moni. What card has the highest value in this set besides One Ring? The other versions of the One Ring. Because the One of One Ring, it's just that one particular printing of that card. There's only one of them. It's a one of one. But there are other versions. For all intents and purposes, it's the same card because it has the same effects and everything, and it works exactly the same. Think of it this way. Like think of a Yu-Gi-Oh card that is ultra rare, and it's it's the same. It has all the text and everything on there, but there is say a collector's version, like a collector's rare version of that exact same card, but there's only one of those collector versions. That's pretty much it. So even then, the One Ring card, even the non-one of one, still has good value, but obviously not as much as the actual one of one. Yeah. The art on the collector's box looks really good. Yeah, they actually worked hand in hand with the Tolkien estate to make sure that they did this product right, which is really nice. So yeah, the Tolkien estate is 100% behind the product. They helped with the design, they helped with the flavor, all that. So it's very much in tune with what they believe J.R.R. Tolkien would have wanted. How is the ring card worth $2 million? That one particular version of the ring card is worth $2 million because there's literally only one copy of it in the world. And there will only ever be one copy of it. That's why. Yeah, there will be no other copies of that card ever produced. At least that's what they say. And since it's a serialized card, like here, let me look it up here real quick. I'll actually share the picture with you guys too. Where is? I know I have a copy of it here, just in case you didn't actually watch the video and listen to what I had to say about it, because I explained all this in the video. I know it's a 10-minute video, but the reason why it's 10 minutes is because I didn't just go right to the point. I kind of explained it for people that may not be in the know, to kind of bring them up to speed on what the issue was. Okay, here we go. Let me shrink this up a little bit, and I will share this with you. I mean, there are very interesting things about this card to begin with. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to screen share it. There we go. Okay, this is what the actual One Ring will look like. The one of one. See how it's got that little stamp there on the side? It says one of one. And not only that, but look at the wording. Look at the letters. Obviously, that's not English. Well, Tyler the Great Warrior is not exactly the same. The Tyler the Great Warrior card, there really was literally only one of it. Like, Tyler the Great Warrior never came out as a mainstream card. It was a one-off and that was it. The One Ring is not like that. Now, this particular version of the One Ring, which is marked one of one, and as you see there, in case you're not familiar with Lord of the Rings stuff, that lettering is Elvish. It's the actual Elvish that J.R.R. Tolkien made up for the Lord of the Rings books. He created this language, and that is in Elvish. And this is the only version of this card that will be in Elvish. And of course, it's stamped one of one. So this particular version, there will only ever be one of these. There will be other prints of the One Ring. In fact, here, I can probably look some of those up here too. Let's see, the One Ring. Okay, let me save this. Sorry, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly here. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, so let me... Oops, I don't want my switch turned off. Let me turn it back on. Okay, here, let me go back over there, and I'm going to switch out the pick now. Let's see, the One Ring. Okay. Alright, so here, this is also the One Ring. So this one is going to be the mainstream one. This is the one that you can actually pull out of booster packs much easier, obviously, than the One Ring. So yeah, this card will be playable. within the expanded universe sort of thing that they have going. So you will be able to get this ring. In fact, if anything, there are already people that have actually pulled this card, this particular version of it. So yeah, you can get this one. There's also a different version too. I believe there's a full art version with a borderless, like you see how it has the black border. It's basically the same card, but without the black border. It has the extended art. So yeah, this one right now is selling for about $27. So that kind of gives you an idea on it is. I mean, it's a mythic rare. That's what that little kind of reddish ring is right there on the card. So it is a mythic. But yeah, this one's not worth nearly what the one of one ring is. Yeah, this one, plenty of people will get this card. It will be, I don't want to say common. It'll still be hard to get, but, you know, obviously not harder than the one of one. But yeah, you could probably buy a couple of collector booster boxes and get at least one copy of this particular card. So this is the mainstream one. This is the one that most people will get. And it's still a good card. Like, if you know anything about Magic and you read this, this is a good card. It's a very good card. It deserves to be a legendary artifact. It's a great card. So yeah, this one's not worth nearly as much. The foil version of this one is actually worth about 50, I think. So, I mean, there's good value there. There's still good value. But yeah, that's just what I'm saying, is that the one of one is really a one of one card. So you only need to pull that like 15 times. Well, there are other cards in the set. Seriously, the flavor in this particular Lord of the Rings set is so good that there are going to be tons of cards that are worth money. Like a decent amount of money, like 10, 15 bucks at minimum. There are plenty of other cards. In fact, let me see. Now I'm all talking about this Magic stuff. Hold on. Let me go to Universes Beyond. That's what it's called. It's called Universes Beyond. The price actually dropped slightly for the collector booster boxes. It's now at $4.57, so it came down about $3. That'll pop right back up though. Let me see here. Yeah, the One Ring is $26.50. There's also, oh, this one's a good card too. Orcish Bowmasters. That one's going for about $25. Actually, there are two versions of this card: the borderless and then the regular one. And both of them are worth between $22 and $25. Then you've got other copies of the One Ring, which those are about $20. Let's see, Spiteful Banditry, Gandalf the White, that's a $17 card. Yeah, there's plenty of value there. And again, you have to understand, the way that the collector's boosters work is basically every single card in the collector booster is a foil card. And you generally get between 1 and like 4 rare or mythic cards. So you could technically get 4 mythic rare cards in that one pack. That's why the packs are so expensive, because you're pretty much guaranteed to get something pretty good. Is that a shiny? Are you seeing this? I don't think that's a shiny. I think it's the light. But I'm gonna catch it anyway. Just to be sure. I'm pretty sure it's just the light. Yeah, I don't think that's a shiny. But I threw a quick wallet anyway. But yeah. So yeah, hey Chloe. It is still gonna be a product worth opening. Like I said, I just wouldn't pay that. Oh, really? You're gonna put me on another one? What is happening? Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, it's still going to be a very worthwhile product. That's why I still want to get the bundle, because even if, I mean, because again, I'm not going to get the One Ring. It's just not. It's not going to happen, man. But even just the other cards, like the Gandalf the White card is really good. The Bowmasters is good. The regular One Ring is good. They're all good cards, and they will sell. They will absolutely sell. Hey, look at that. I've got a grass. Who wants to do grass? We're going to do grass. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for it. Like I said, I want to get at least one bundle. I might get 2. We'll see. Because once the cards actually actively hit the market, then you're going to start seeing a lot of fluctuation in pricing. And I kind of want the One Ring, to get found early, because if it does, that means that all the other products, be it the draft booster boxes, the set booster boxes, or the collector booster boxes, the asking price for those will immediately start dropping. It comes out on the 23rd, so a little less than a week, like next Thursday or Friday, I think, is the official release date. However, they've already had, like this weekend, they're having pre-release events in certain cities, so you can already get some of the cards. Yeah, the pre-release events they already have draft booster boxes and set booster boxes and even collectors. So the cards are out there, but the official release date is going to be the 23rd. Yeah, unfortunately, my city's a little too small to have a pre-release event, so yeah, didn't have one here. The closest pre-release event, I think, is probably going to be San Antonio, and that's a good 2-hour drive for me, so I was like, nah. It's forced! Or is it frost? It's forced frost. Oh my god, bullets here. Hold on, I gotta get the monkey sound. Hold on, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do the monkey sound. I'll be nice. I won't do the monkey sound. Why are you bringing Palkia to a grass raid? Oh, I think they're changing. Okay. But it should still be exciting. Again, the biggest reason I think that this product is going to do as well as it is not only because it's got the one-of-one card, but also because it's Lord of the Rings, man. There are tons of Lord of the Rings fans out there. Tons. And there are going to be people that have never played Magic that buy it simply because it's Lord of the Rings. Go up, you missed my... Did I miss a lot of comments? So if somebody pulled the $2 million ring, who's buying it from that person? There was a store in Spain that was offering 2.15 million. And since then, people have been kind of one-upping. But I think that's kind of the cap. That's the highest it's going to go. I honestly feel that anything above like 1.5 million is getting ridiculous. What I'm worried about, though, is imagine getting that pack that actually does have the one-of-one ring, opening it, you pull the one-of-one, but then it's like crimped. It's got damage on it already fresh out of the pack. That would be horrible. I doubt that's going to happen because it being one-of-one card, I'm sure that there was a whole thing going there where they probably had the card printed, immediately moved it to like a vault, and then somebody personally went and actually put it into the pack and then watched the pack get sealed just to ensure that nothing went wrong with it. So I'm pretty sure the card will be in as best shape as it could possibly be. Now, once it's in the pack, though, if that pack gets abused... But even then, it will still be a one-of-one card. So yeah. It'll still be really interesting. How often does MTG collab with other franchises? Depends on the franchise. They recently, they've been doing collabs with Dungeons and Dragons for a couple of years now, but that's because Dungeons and Dragons is also owned by Hasbro, and Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast, who produces Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, they actually do collabs fairly often. Another one they recently did was Warhammer 40K. They just did a collaboration with them. Those decks were pretty successful. They also did that whole thing with the Transformers. Yes, the actual, the little robot Transformers, they did something with them. But again, that's pretty easy because Hasbro owns Transformers, and again, it's all under the same company, so those collaborations are easy. But every now and then they'll do a really good collab. Not only that, but I think they tend to do them more often, but on a much smaller scale. Like they have their Secret Lair series that they put out like once a month. They'll do what they call a Secret Lair, and Secret Lair is basically a collection usually of about 5 to 8 cards. They're special edition cards, limited printing, and they're reprints usually of already existing cards, but the art is changed and flavored in a very different way. Like they did a collaboration with The Walking Dead, that show about the zombies and stuff. And so the cards, most of the cards themselves were reprints, but they had that whole Walking Dead flavor about them, and the art was based on a lot of the characters. And I think in some cases they even make very specific cards for that series. Like if there are certain characters that are popular in that series, they will make a card specifically for them. Do I want a shiny Arceus? I have it. Why do you have a bunch of shiny Arceus? Yeah, you should not be able to get a bunch of them. That sounds a little weird there. Wow, really? I'll have to check that out. Yeah, Secret Lair stuff. Secret Lair's a little bit of a pain in the butt because you generally have to pre-order it. And it usually takes anywhere between 3 and 6 months for you to actually get it. And I think they usually start out at about $50 for a set. And like I said, it's usually between like 5 and 8 cards. All the cards are foil. The cards are beautiful. They're beautiful cards. Very high quality, but it takes time to get them. Like, you know how I keep making that joke about the Bearscape card that I have? That card came from a Secret Lair. Yeah, it came from the LGBTQ Secret Lair. I just think the card's funny. That's why I got it. But yeah, I think it's a cool card. It's just funny to me. But yeah, that's one of the Secret Lairs. They have all sorts of different Secret Lairs that they do. I think, did they do a Harry Potter one? I think they did Harry Potter. I can't remember. But they've done a lot of different Secret Lairs. They aren't hacked? Then how do you manage to get that many Arceuses without them, shiny Arceus, without them being hacked? That seems weird. I'm not accusing you. I mean, oh, you trade for them? Well, still, even if you just trade for them, that means that the person who you got them from may have got them in a very weird way. I'm not accusing you of you doing anything wrong. But yeah, I don't think you understand just how hard it is to get a shiny Arceus. It is insanely hard. Because think of it, like, say for instance, I got Arceus out of the Arceus game, the Pokemon Legends game. And you only get one copy of him. When you play through the game, you only get a single copy of him. Now there's a chance that that particular copy you get could be a shiny. But again, you have to think of the shiny rule. What is it? Something like 1 in like 2056 chance of getting a shiny? And what makes it even worse is that you have to play through the entire game to even get a chance to face Arceus, let alone getting that particular shiny. So yeah, unless somebody is playing that game non-stop on like 30 different switches, it's gonna be hard to get that many Arceus shinies, dude. It just doesn't happen that easily. One has my OT. Your OT is OT Old Taco? Are any of those Secret Lair cards legal in play tournaments? Yes. Again, the Bearscape card that I have, perfectly legal. Because again, the Bearscape card is essentially a reprint of an already existing card. And all they did was they changed up the artwork on it. That's all they did. So yeah, the card's perfectly legal. Most of those cards, unless they specifically say, most of the cards you get from Secret Lair are legal in play. Certain ones, like I said, the special ones where they make them special for like a particular character, they may not necessarily be legal. But a lot of the ones, especially if they're reprints of previous cards, yes, they're going to be legal. Which means I caught it. My Switch Online membership expired, sadly. Ah, you gotta go get another one, man. And look, it's Clock Town. Clock Town. We're talking about the One Ring and Secret Lairs and stuff now. The weird thing about... The only thing I don't really like about Secret Lair is they used to only do them every now and then, like maybe twice a year, and that kind of made them special. But now they do them like every month, or sometimes even multiples per month, so they don't feel as special as they used to. But they still charge the same amount. They still charge like 50, 60 bucks. And again, like I said, you have to pre-order it. Because what they'll do is they'll open up pre-orders and then they print generally that exact amount, or at least close to it, like within 5 or 10%. You know, because you also have to take into account that some packages might get lost in the mail, or cards might get damaged, that sort of thing. So you may have to have some extras to replace some of those. But yeah, some of those Secret Lairs are actually really fun. They've done all sorts of different stuff. No, I mean, I got a raid. How much Pokemon Violet scenes they give us to edit? Pokemon Violet scenes? I have raids too, Frost. We just started. Yeah, I don't need y'all to share raids quite yet. But yeah, we're just getting started. Okay, we've already got one out here. Do y'all want to go ahead and do like the Iron Treads stuff already? We can get started on that. Yeah, I have no problem doing it. The only bad thing about these raids is they're blue star, so we're not going to get any Mysticas out of them. But even then, I mean, you still have a chance to get a pretty good copy of Iron Treads or Great Tusk. This one's 7-star? Well, that's a different one then. Here we go. Yeah, see, this is Iron Treads 5-star. And he's a groundy boy. So being a groundy boy, I guess we can... we'll do some water. Let me do my other Qua. That's easy. Yes, it is easy. We start small, and then we work our way up. How's that Rayquaza? Oh, I deleted him. He's like, you deleted him? I'm kidding, I didn't delete him. He's still there. He's just chilling. Yeah, he's chilling there. Yeah, pretty much all the Pokemon you guys give me, I hold on to them. That hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. I didn't delete him. I wouldn't delete him. Somebody's pinging me on my phone. Now Moni's all checking out all the different secret layers out there. They're pretty fun. They're fun cards. And sometimes you can actually get secret layer reprints in certain booster packs. They even did a My Little Pony collab. Dude, they do all sorts of collabs on secret layers. Again, they're smaller scale, but some of the cards are actually really cool and really funny. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned this in my Magic the Gathering videos, but they have this little kind of subset that they interject in all of the set booster packs called the list, which are like a select list of different cards that they have decided to reprint, just to kind of bring them into the current meta, you know, so you can use them again, that sort of thing. And every now and then, not that often, but every now and then in the list slot of the pack, you'll actually get a reprint of a secret lair card. It's very rare, but they are in there every now and then. Not only that, but in the mystery booster packs, which you generally only get like at conventions and stuff, you can get secret lair cards. The only difference is the secret lair reprint cards are non-foil, whereas the regular secret lair cards are usually foil. That's how you can tell the difference. Palkia is a water type. He's a water dragon, that he is. Nobody else? Come on, we have room for one more person. Nobody? Alright, here we go. Why are you talking to Palkia? Oh, why are you taking Palkia? Yeah, Palkia's water boy. Some of the secret lairs are actually really cheap. Some of them are only like a buck or two each, but then there are others that are like $15-20. If you buy the full sets, uh, some of those can get kind of expensive, especially the older ones, because the way that they come, they don't just like send you like, you know, cards in an envelope. No, it comes in like this really nice box, and all the cards are laid out, and you know, to make them look real nice and pretty and stuff. So it's a nice little set that you get whenever you buy them. But my whole thing is you generally want to buy them on the pre-release. I don't generally like buying pre-release stuff, but that's kind of the only way to get these. Because if you wait until after they come out and they go to the open market like eBay, then the prices immediately jump up by like 40-50% at least. Whereas you may have paid $50 for a Secret Lair set if you bought it straight from Wizards. If you go to eBay, chances are you're going to be paying $70, $80, $90 for that same set. I generally don't buy Secret Lairs. I don't. Like I said, if I ever get Secret Lair cards, it's just because I like the card and I think it's silly. That's why I got the Bearscape card. That's it. I've thought about buying Secret Lairs, but some of the crossover stuff they do, I'm just not really into. Like, I know some people really like the Walking Dead stuff, but I don't. I'm not big into the whole zombie thing. I just don't really go for that. But every now and then I'll check out some of the Secret Lairs just to see what they're going to be, and there may be like one or two cards that I like from the set, and I'll just generally buy those individually. I won't buy the whole set. It's Labros! Is water against steel? I'm asking this. What? No, this isn't a steel type. This is a ground type. He's a ground right now. But steel is not weak to water, if that's what you're asking. Don't talk about MC Hammer zombies like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with zombies. That's fine. If you're into the zombie thing, that's fine. It's just not something that I go for. I mean, I'll watch a zombie movie. Like the original Night of the Living Dead. That's actually a really good movie. It really is. And that was kind of like one of the progenitors for the whole zombie thing that really kind of brought it to the mainstream. Man, how am I not ready to terrestrialize yet? I've attacked this guy like 4 or 5 times. Like, I know some people that do, what is it, Call of Duty? They have that zombie mode thing. I've never really been into that. Again, I don't knock on people that like that sort of stuff, but yeah. I'm a goat. Kyogre recommended moves. I have no clue. I actually don't have a Kyogre. Does anybody want this Iron Treads? I'm sure it'll have good stats. I'll get it just in case anybody wants it. I'll stick it like in a regular old Pokeball. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what to put with Kyogre. Never had a Kyogre. Never had a Zarude either. You caught it? Yeah, I'm gonna catch it too, just in case. Because I mean, it's still a good Pokemon, and I'm sure that its stats will be pretty good. It'll have solid stats. Ooh, Hondu berries. The rewards were a little light. Huh. Yeah, that was not a lot of rewards. But at least I got Hondu berries. I always use those. Yeah, Beam is asking if anybody has any recommended moves for Kyogre. If anybody happens to have a Kyogre, what would you recommend for the moveset? Oh, now that more of you are here, let me... Where is it? I have a little code to share with you guys. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, they're having the Korean Pokemon Championships right now. And this is a code to get a pretty much fully trained Gastrodon. And it does have Storm Drain as the ability, so it's actually a very good Gastrodon. So there it is right there in chat. Just go ahead and type that in the here. Now what you would do is obviously you'd go online, go to the portal, and then you go down here to Mystery Gift, and then you would go get code, password, and then you just put it in there, and then you just enter that code, and it will give you a Gastrodon. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. My friend hasn't played Pokemon Violet, so he doesn't know that the catches are automatic and you don't need to use better Pokeballs, so he wasted his Master Ball. Oh no. Well, you need to tell him! You gotta tell him, be like, dude, don't use Master Balls on Terra Raids. I can understand why he may not know, though, because I know in Sword and Shield, whenever you were in the Dynamax dungeons, there was a chance for your Pokemon to actually get away. Yeah, that happened to me many times. Especially because whenever you try to get, like, the legendaries and sub-legendaries, you can go in there, because it takes a while to get to those guys, because you have to beat, I think it's like 4 or 5 different Pokemon, and then you finally get to the final raid, and on the way there, you get very, very limited healing, and your moves don't regenerate, that sort of thing, so it's actually kind of hard. And then when you get there, if you can actually finally beat that legendary to try and catch it, you're not guaranteed to actually catch it. Yes, the DLC raids, those things, yeah, they can get away. Because I remember I went in there and I thought, oh, I'll be fine with an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball? Nope, he got away. I was like, are you serious? Because it took so long to get them. Because again, like I said, you have to face several Pokemon before you even get to the legendary. And then you could still lose. So you're going to invest like a good 20-25 minutes just to try and get that guy, and he may still escape. Can you trade me a Kyogre? I mean, if you want to. I won't say no. I mean, it's a Kyogre. What would I do? Here, I'll give you a Carbink. Oh, that's one thing that I bred a lot of during the week. I bred a bunch of Carbink. Because I noticed, because remember when the Pokemon Home thing came out and I wasn't able to breed pretty much any of the Pokemon? Well, just for the heck of it, I tried to breed Carbink and it worked. So I was like, oh, well, I guess we're going to breed a bunch of Carbink and I'll just throw them up for trade. Because I figured, why not? He's not a normal Pokemon you get in the game. So I'm like, if anybody wants a Carbink, I actually have some Carbink here. Oh, and I also have an extra one of these guys. It's the Hisuian Avalugg, if anybody wants it. I've only got one of these guys, though. I actually have two, but one obviously I'm keeping. But I do have one for trade, if anybody actually wants it. Is Poison strong against Steel? No. Poison actually does not hit hard against Steel at all. Metal is not completely immune to Poison, but it does not hit them very hard at all. It's not very effective. Eternatus recommended moves. I actually have Eternatus. I don't know if they would be recommended moves, but this is... I'll show you the move set that I have in my Eternatus. This is what I'm using. Sludge Bomb, Venoshock. Cosmic Power, I'm kind of on, and then I just have Recover. Because I've noticed in the raids that I've taken him to, his defense is so good and his hit points are so high that he's almost never in trouble. So all I do is I just use Sludge Bomb to try and get the poison on him, and then I use Venoshock, because whenever you've poisoned your opponent and then you use Venoshock, it does like twice the damage. So that's all I really do with it. And then it tears into poison. But yeah, the Cosmic Power and the Recover, you can kind of just change those out if you want to. Recover is handy, though. It is very handy, because it's like Sleep, but you actually don't go to sleep. The only difference is that Recover only recovers half of your hit points, which is still a lot. So, yeah, that's what I have in mind right now. Water is strong against Steel. No. I don't think it is. Fighting is strong against Steel. Fire is strong against Steel. Let me break up my list again. Let's see. Pokemon weakness chart. Let's see. If we're talking Steel, yeah, Fire hits it pretty hard. Fighting is twice damage. Ground is twice damage. Steel is actually really good defensively, because I think out of all the types, steel takes half damage from the most. Like, steel takes half versus grass, normal, ice, flying, psychic, bug, rock, dragon, other steel, and fairy. So steel's actually very good defensively. But again, if you're going up against ground fighting or fire, steel is going to have a hard time. You won't be. Oh, that's right, because you're going on vacation. You mentioned that. Water is not strong against steel. Yeah, I'm looking at weak against. Yeah, it does regular damage. Water versus steel, steel takes regular damage. It's not super effective. It hits fine. It doesn't hit half damage, but it doesn't hit twice damage either. So it's just kind of eh. That's all it is. Same thing with electric. Electric hits it normally, ghost hits it normally, and dark hits it normally. Yeah. In fact, let me see what else I have here. Let's see, Outrage, Hyper Beam, Dynamax Cannon. Oh yeah, Dynamax Cannon. I forgot about that. That's actually not bad. Look at that. 100 power. I bet that it can hit pretty hard. Flamethrower's not terrible. Oh, Cross Poison. But that's a physical attack. What is my... Okay, special attack is what I'm focusing on for this guy. Okay. So yeah, Cross Poison would not be great for him. Toxic would actually be alright. Poison Tail, no. Okay, those are physical moves. So yeah, Flamethrower or Dynamax Cannon would also actually be pretty good. But again, my Eternatus is focused on special attack, so you got to keep that in mind. Actually, I'm going to step away for a minute or two. I will be right back, guys. Groudon recommended moves? It depends on how you're going to build him. Now, with my Groudon, I know all he does is just ground moves. Well, he doesn't do just ground moves, but he does physical moves. In fact, where is my Groudon? There he is. Yeah, I've got Earthquake, Fire Punch, Crunch, and Sword Dance. I actually have... You can actually put in something like Sunny Day, which would be fine, I think. At least for the Fire Punch. But that's how I have him going right now. The Crunch, like I said, it just... You can change that out as you want to. But I do like having Earthquake and Fire Punch in there. I think... Let me see. Fire Blast... Scary Face. I thought I had Sunny Day in here. Hammer Arm, Bulk Up. I think he can learn Sunny Day. Let's see. Can I also do Ancient Power? Up to you, really. There's a lot of stuff that you can change out on him. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he can actually learn Sunny Day. So yeah, if you want to... Again, for me, I mostly just concentrate on what he Terras into, because whenever you Terra, obviously you're going to get your stab damage if you keep using ground moves. But if you Terra and you use, you know, like a fire move, then you're not going to get any additional damage there. Yes, he still can use Precipice Blades. Yeah, it's actually in his moveset, I just don't use it. Yeah, there it is. I don't like really using that one because it's only 85%, so there's a slight chance that it can still miss. Whereas what I have with him right now is Earthquake, which has no chance to miss, but its power is 100. So it still does really good damage, but it's probably going to hit every single time. His natural Terra is ground. Yeah. You can change it, obviously, but I figure he's a ground type, I'm just going to leave him as ground. So that's why I have him built the way I do. Yeah, and that's how I have him built right now. Yeah, I've maxed his attack and given him some extra special defense. Actually, I could probably steal some of that regular defense because, yeah, 322 is insane defense. If I wanted to, and probably give him a little more speed. Although his speed is pretty good. 227, that's not bad at all. Actually, he may be fine. Yeah, he's probably fine here, the way he's built. But let's get back to doing raids. Where was I going? Oh, that's right. I was going to go see if I could find some more raids. Where are we at? We got a Poison Boy. After the raid, can I do a Kyogre? Sure. Let's see, we got another ground here. Well, this one's actually close to a flight point. Let's just go check this. Actually, let me see if I can find my 6-star. I'm interested in knowing what it does. Oh, it's a rock. And it's right here. It's right next to some other ones. So let's go check this. I'm looking for a non-Terra raid. Chestnut crazy. I was going to ask, does anybody actually need a Fennekin? Somebody traded me a Fennekin last week and I've been leveling it up. So now I have Delphox. Delphox is actually pretty handy. Pretty good Pokemon. Oh, wait, gotta get this guy. Oh, come, get on the rock, man! Oh my god! That's way too much work to get one coin. Great Tuck. Get the Great Tuck. Ooh. I forgot about these. It's a... Oh yeah, these are 7-star chestnuts. Okay. I completely forgot they were offering him again. So that's actually not my regular 6-star. Here's my regular 6-star. Okay. (1J1PMS). It's a great code. Absolutely excellent code right there. What is it? Yeah, you haven't told us what the actual rate is. Yeah, what's the... Oh, hold on. Oh, great. Oh, it's just a Great Tusk. Oh, okay. I mean, if you need help with the Great Tusk, do you actually need it? I'll help you with it. It's a Great Tuck. Six-star Talonflame. Electric. Ooh, that's... He may actually be hard. You need it? Okay, hold on. Great Tusk. He's... Is he dark and fighting? Is that what he is? I don't remember what he is. Yeah, I can never remember what his types are. S8. HP. QW. Okay. you go do that, buddy. you go take that poop. Don't forget to wipe and wash your hands. Let's see. Okay, so he's a steel type. Well, if he's steel type, yeah, we could just take Groudon in there if we wanted to. I'll take my Groudon in there. No, just let me choose Groudon. Stop it. Go. Okay. Well, we have to wait for you anyway. You didn't ready up. Yeah, so now we're just going to be stuck here waiting for you while you're dropping a load. Oh, I don't have... Dude, you should have asked for that, because I already readied up. I brought Groudon. Groudon doesn't have no helping hand. If you wanted me to bring support, you could have said support. Bring support. This is only a 5-star too, so we should be able to steamroll this guy pretty easily. Well, he actually did hit ready, so we can go now. Oh, the music ended. Oh, terrific. His attack was heightened. That's awesome. So we actually helped him out. So he immediately tried to use Sunny Day. Okay. Here, I'm gonna fire punch you then. Ice Spinner? Wow, did not expect that. Okay. Uh-oh. Lay Bros is already dead. That's not good. Groudon doesn't really need Helping Hand. That's not really his role. Yeah, when you use Helping Hand, you generally want to put it on something like an Umbreon or a Gastrodon. Yeah. Man, I'm getting pummeled here. I'm gonna have to do some heals. It's just a fart. Okay. Hey, why did he get 2 moves on me in a row? That stinks. Thank you for letting us know about your bowel movements. We all really appreciate that. Uh-oh, Scarlet died. Yeah, this guy's hitting a bit harder than I thought he would. I guess we're gonna have to... I should just bring in fire next time. If we lose, which we might, because we've already had 2 deaths. And I'm just burning through heals at this point. And he's hitting surprisingly hard considering that my Groudon has really good defense. I just said but his defense is like 322. So I'm surprised that... Okay, that didn't hit as hard. Okay, good. Come on, man. You guys gotta start... Dude. Labros, what is going on there, man? You're just getting obliterated. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. Unfortunately, we've had 3 deaths already. We're not gonna win. Yeah. We're already out of time. Yeah. Yeah, Lucario is not a good choice for this. This is not. Sorry, man. You gotta bring something else. Or I can bring support too. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It happens. We've all had that one raid where we bring a Pokemon. We're like, yeah, this will work good, and then you go and you bring it in, and you're like, oh, this is terrible. And then, no. But I do still have this talent volume at 6-star. Let's see. Man, he's electric. So really, the only thing that would work on this guy would be ground. Well, see, the thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, Screech is good. But we weren't really having problems with damage. Our damage was fine. It was just that we were having people die a lot. That's pretty much what killed us there. Yeah, we just have to not die. As long as, seriously, no deaths in that raid, we would have won. Bruh, I'ma just join. Why? I'm going to yours right now. Yeah, WP, or I'm sorry, W4P. PXY. Oh, come on! Changing the code. KL1. Zero F3. Come on. Come on. There it goes. Took it long enough. Am I bringing Groudon again? I've got another Groundy boy I could bring. But I guess we'll bring him. Oh, that's right. I was just going to bring a fire. I'll just do fire. This guy I'm bringing does special attack. Don't worry about me, though. I'll take care of myself. Just pump up the Groudons. I'll do fine. Come on, Frost. We're waiting on you, man. Yeah, something to do after the raid. Now he has to go poop. He's like, the fart was just the beginning, guys. Let's go, let's go! Well, no, the fart is just the precursor. It's a warning shot. It's like, your butt's like, I'm giving you a warning, buddy. Get close to a bathroom. He always starts with sunny day and it fails because of the Groudon. Ooh. Yeah, my flamethrower's hitting pretty... Oh, really? He has a rock move now? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm hitting him pretty hard, but that rock move threw me for a loop there. I didn't think he was going to have rock. At least I was able to heal myself a lot. Oh, the ice spinner isn't going to do anything for me. Yeah, it's fine. We're good there. Are you talking about the rock move? Go for it, heal. We could all pretty much use a heal at this point. So yeah, go ahead and heal. Oh, you burned him. I'm already almost ready for Terra. Ugh, that rock move stinks. Okay, good. That heal actually helped out there. Oh, there we go. Now we're all back at full health. You ate Taco Bell in the morning? Really? I've already... Really? How does that... This is already my 4th time attacking him. Oh, that's right. They do breakfast now, don't they? Yeah, I've actually never had Taco Bell for breakfast. I can't remember the last time that I've actually eaten like at a fast food joint for breakfast. That just doesn't happen for me. It's pretty much always lunch. And that's usually a late lunch. Ooh. Yeah, Charizard's coming through here, man. Frost, he did that on purpose. Do you understand what chilling water does? Yeah, he's doing chilling water on purpose. Chilling water lowers its attack stat. That's why he's doing it. So it helps the whole team. So yeah, it makes perfect sense for him to do it. Because again, he's doing support. He's not trying to cause damage. He's just, yeah. That's why after a while, Tusk's attacks weren't really hitting that hard. Because he had kept using chilling water. Dude, just go to the bathroom and take care of business. A Jolly Mint, a big pearl, pearl string, nugget. Yeah, the rewards are kind of eh on all these guys, huh? They're not as good as regular 5 stars. I guess it's fine. Go to the toilet. Before, just go to the toilet and take care of business. Go do it. I guess I can trade him. While we're here, anybody want a carbink? I'm not kidding. I've got a bunch of carbink. And it's not one you can generally get in this game, so if anybody actually wants carbink, I have a few. There's just tacos destroys stomach or something. I don't know. Well, he kept talking about it. He kept saying that he had to go to the bathroom, and then he didn't go to the bathroom, and then he said it was a fart, and then it's like, oh, I think I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, dude, just go to the toilet and sit there for like 5 minutes. Seriously, don't. If the bathroom's there and available, don't hold it. Just go. It's actually not good for you to hold it. If you feel your body has to do it, just go do it. The weird thing is, that's not the first time I've had to tell somebody that. My niece, one of my nieces, when she was much younger, I think she was like 6 or 7, she was going through a little phase where, I don't know why, but she would have to go to the bathroom, and I think it's from school, actually. She would have to go to the bathroom, but like if you're in school, a lot of the times the teacher will just say no, and so you have to wait. And so I think she got into the habit of, well, I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm just going to keep waiting. And so she had mentioned to us that she really had to go to the bathroom, but she just kept sitting there, and we're like, well, go! And she just looks at us, and I'm like, girl, if you have to go to the bathroom and the bathroom is available, just go. You don't have to ask special permission. She's like, okay. And she went to the bathroom and did her business. And I was like, what is going on? Just go do it, man. So no one wants a carbink. All right. No love for carbink for the little rock fairy. I do have, actually, a level 100 Miss Magius that I believe is fully trained. If anybody actually wants it. Let me see. Did I train this one? Oh, yeah. His training's a little weird, though. Let me see. Why did I put him at 317? Well, actually, you could probably unlearn some of the HP and push more of it into special attack. If you wanted to do that. But yeah, Mystical Fire, Fake Tear, Shadow Ball, Power Gem. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I would definitely unlearn some of the HP. Yes, I know about the Kyogre, but you said you were going to the bathroom! That's why I'm like, dude, just go to the bathroom. I don't want you to go to the bathroom. That's how accidents happen. That's why I'm like, if you gotta go, just go. I remember being in school, in high school, and there were a couple of times where I would ask the teacher, I'm like, I really gotta go to the bathroom. She's like, you're just gonna have to wait. And I'd be like, I'm not waiting. I'd just get up and walk out. And the second time I did that, I actually got written up and sent to the office, and the principal was like, why didn't you wait? I'm like, my bowels are not going to wait. It's like, if I gotta go, I gotta go. And they're like, you should have done it before class. I'm like, well, I didn't have to go before class. This was like 40 minutes into the next class. So yeah, plenty of time for your body to process a little more waste. It was just so stupid. And I actually got out of trouble because of how I argued it. And she was like, well, just try and ask next. I'm like, yes, I do ask. I said, I ask every single time I have to go to the bathroom. But if they tell me no, and I really have to go, I am not going to sit there at my desk and pee myself. That's just stupid. Because that inconveniences, it not only embarrasses me, but inconveniences everybody else. So please, just go do your business. And it was time to leave. Wait a sub, but then she said, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. And then she said, heads down. I hate subs like that. Oh, it's just, that right there is 100% a power play. Whenever teachers do that, subs or regular teachers, whenever they do that, it's just a power play. I hate that so much. I would get in trouble sometimes for leaving when they're like, I didn't say you were dismissed. And I'm like, I don't care, I'm going. Because I knew they would never actually physically try to stop me from leaving. If you wanted to train me the Kyogre, here's the code, 223656. and I'll give you like a carbink. Sorry, oh, that's passive aggressive. I would just leave. Give me tacos. Alola. Oh no, I've only got the one Alola Raichu. If I could breed him, I would, but I can't. Believe me, I've gone through the various Pokemon trying to breed them, and that's why I'm offering Carbink, because I found that I actually could breed him. So if anybody doesn't have one and they want one, here you go. Oh, communication with the other trainer was interrupted. Terrific. Let's try this again. That's eating too many donuts. One donut and you're good, dude. Just leave it alone after that. Yeah, anything more than that, you're just basically shoving calories down your throat. I like a good donut as much as the next guy, but you have to know when to just say when. Who is Christian? I have no idea who this person is. Yeah, who's Christian? If you don't identify yourself, I'm just going to back out of this because I have no idea who this is. And that never happened when I ate 3. Well, that's your body telling you need to chill out. Yeah, I have no idea who Christian is. We're going to try this again. Okay, 223656. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, 3 donuts is excessive. I mean, I get it, especially if you're young, like if you're a teenager, you're going to inhale food. And that happens. But even when you ingest that much yeast and that much sugar, it's going to make you sick. You need to just, especially if you're doing it just like, you need to chill. Take your time. Enjoy your food. That's one thing I learned. Especially when I was actually really poor. I mean, I'm not rich or anything now, but yeah, when I didn't have a lot of money, especially when I was like 17, 18, 19 years old, didn't have a lot of cash, I learned to savor my food. I don't just inhale food anymore. Now I'm like, and I taste it, and oh my god, he's pink. Okay. But yeah, I savor my food now. Same thing with chocolate. I've noticed people that sometimes when they eat chocolate, they just inhale it. I'm like, then why are you even eating the chocolate? The idea of chocolate is to actually enjoy it. You know, so like when I get like a little Hershey's Kiss, like the chocolates they have, I'll go and I'll hold it in my mouth for like a minute, just and that's all I really need. I'll need like one Hershey's Kiss. But then I've seen other people, they'll eat like 20 of them, and I'm like, just, dude, chill out, enjoy it, enjoy the food. So I wanted a field trip to the bay, and we saw a dead. What? Seen a dead body. You guys want to go see a dead body? Okay. Ever seen that movie Stand By Me? Probably not. It's an older movie. It came out in the 80s. Still a good movie though. Excellent movie. It's about a group of kids growing up in the 1950s, and they hear news of a dead body, and apparently one of them knows where it is. And so they go like on a short pilgrimage that takes about 2 days, and they find their way to that area where the body is, and they find it. And sure enough, there's a dead body, but then there's another group of boys who are older than they are, but they got there too, and they want to get credit for finding the body, so they threaten the other. It's a good movie though. It really is. If you've never seen it, it's really good. It has Jerry O'Connell, Corey Feldman, River Phoenix, and Will Wheaton. So it's got an all-star cast. Really good cast. All right, who wanted the carbink? Nobody? Okay. What's it called? It's called Stand By Me. I don't know if it's on any of the streaming services or anything. It might be. What's the last movie I watched? I actually watched the second Top Gun movie the other day because it's on Amazon Prime. That Top Gun movie, it was all right. It wasn't bad, but I didn't think it was like amazing. It was okay. I mean, it had some pretty good action sequences. Um, but other than that, it was kind of forgettable. Like it had some nice throwbacks to the original, that sort of thing, you know. Val Kilmer was in it. I was surprised to see Val Kilmer. I knew he had they told me that he had a cameo, and I thought it was just his portrait hanging up in one of the bases, because the character Iceman, which he plays, apparently he's an admiral in this movie. He, you know, gone up the ranks and he became an admiral. And not to spoil anything, but Val Kilmer is in the movie, but only in a very limited sort of way. And that's mostly because of his real life issues. Val Kilmer's been sick for several years now. He had, I think it was throat cancer. And right around the time of the filming of Top Gun 2 was when he was really dealing hardcore with it. But they still wanted to have him in the movie, and he wanted to be in the movie, so yeah, he was still there. They kind of worked in his real life illness with the character in the movie, which I thought was kind of neat. Anyone watch Fast and Furious 10? I actually don't even watch the Fast and the Furious movies. I think I saw like the first one. I saw part of the second one, and that was it. Once it was like Fast 5 and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of stupid. It's like, geez, man, how many more are they? Because it was funny because they said that 10 was supposed to be the last one, right? And now they're saying, oh, there may be a couple more after this. Like, ugh. And I know why they're doing it. I know why they're doing it, because every single one of those movies makes like $1 billion. It's insane. Why would you, and I understand, why would you not keep going back to the well if every time you make one of these goofy movies, it makes $1 billion? Yeah, that's just, it's nuts. Who wants to do this Talonflame? Come on, we're gonna go do Talonflame. And we gotta take a groundy boy. Let's see. I guess I'll take... Let me see. Oh, he's a bug. I guess I'll take Groudon again. Where is he? There we go. Yeah, they're like a multi-billion-dollar franchise at this point. They make stupid amounts of money. And the movies are ridiculous. They are absolutely 100% ridiculous, but they lean into that, which works for them. Yeah, they know they've crossed that threshold of believability. Now it's just kind of ridiculous, but they're still apparently really good, fun popcorn movies. Like, you can go to the theater and you see explosions and crazy car chases and all that stuff, and that's fine, you know, as long as it's not trying to lie to you about what it is. So yeah, it's that's why I'm like, okay, sure, if you like the Fast and Furious stuff, go for it. I'm not really into it. Because if you remember, the original Fast and Furious movie was not about like all these like heists and stuff. That's not what it was. It was about cars. It was about, you know, fancy cars and racing cars and stuff like that. And that's why it initially came out, because it came out, I think, in, what was it, in the 90s or something like that? It was like, yeah, I think it was like the mid or late 90s was when it first came out. And it was all about like the car thing that was going on, especially here in the States, where people would buy like Honda Civics and drop them to the ground and juice up the engines and put big rims on them and stuff. That was a huge deal here in the US for a long time. And so that's why initially that movie did really well, because that was really popular at the time. But over the next few sequels that came, that kind of started moving away from that. Just a couple old people in mobility scooters racing to the bingo event. That would actually be funny. Well, he doesn't have American cheese. Why would he have American cheese over there? That makes no sense. He's like, dude, we're in Europe. We don't have American cheese here. They don't even consider American cheese to be cheese over there. I mean, technically it is, but you know how some people are like, well, that's not real cheese. Because for the longest time, it wasn't considered real cheese. Someone drop out? Oh, one thing I know, because what was that guy's name? Paul Walker, who unfortunately died in a car accident like 8 or 9 years ago. His character, I think, is still in the movie, but they're finally killing the character off so that they can just kind of let that whole thing go. And his brother had been playing him up until that point, which was kind of interesting. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was his twin brother that was playing him. Man, this bird hits hard. Yeah, bird hits hard. But yeah, they're going to finally kill off the character so they can finally put Paul Walker's memory to rest. Dude's been in that movie like like 6 different movies now post-death. Well, at least I'm hitting him pretty hard, but I'm going to need somebody to heal me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a heal. Okay, well, I can't depend on you guys to heal me, I'm sorry, so I'm going to have to heal myself. Can we do my 5-star dragon raid after this? Maybe? Yeah, see, I was glad. I was a good thing I healed myself because nobody else healed. I mean, who really? Who brings a... Oh, there we go. Somebody healed me. Thank you. I think that was the Umbrian. Whoever brought the Umbrian, I think, just did a heal. It's a 6-star bird. That's why he hits as hard as he does. Yeah, he's 6 stars. He's not... This guy's no pushover. Yeah, it will actually take a little effort. They wanted to use deep fake version. Well, they didn't really need to, because Paul Walker's brother looks just like him. Seriously, he looks exactly like him. So they didn't even need to do the whole deep fake thing. I mean, they may have tweaked the brother's face a little bit, just for little tiny things, like maybe moles or something like that. But yeah, Paul Walker's brother looked just like him. He was the spitting image of his older brother. Man, he's raising his attack. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was gonna say we need to finish this guy off already. What's his brother's name? I forget. Just look up Paul Walker's brother. Yeah, just type in Paul Walker's brother, and there you go. But yeah, he looks just like him. He looks a little different. I think if I remember correctly, the younger brother is a little thinner in the face than Paul, but at a glance, you would think it's the same guy. Cody Walker. Okay, there you go. Bottle cap. PP up, rare candy. Those are better rewards. Now I'm curious, because I know when I first saw him, I thought, okay, yeah, that guy looks just like Paul Walker. So I could see why they were using him. Because like I know that Paul Walker died, I think like right in the middle of filming one of those movies, and there was that question of, well, what do we do with the movie now? Do we keep going? You know, and Cody stepped up and said, "I'll help you all finish the movie," because he said, he was like, "That's what my brother would want. He would want you all to finish it," and so that's what they did. Okay, yeah, he's aged a little bit different, so he looks a little bit different now, but you could still tell they're brothers. Yeah, he definitely looks a little different now. Because when I first saw him, this was, what, like 8 years ago when I first saw him? So yeah, it makes sense that he changed a little bit. Hold on, man. I'm looking at Paul Walker's brother. And what raid is it? I don't even know what raid it is. What Pokemon is it? What Pokerman is it? Five-star dragon type Hatterene? Oh. So, probably a fairy type then. Paul Walker. Yeah, he's got two brothers. Cody and the other one is Brody. I don't know what it is. Caleb Walker. Oh, yeah. I've only ever known one guy named Caleb. Yeah, it's not a very common name. Waiting on that code, man. You're all bugging us to do your raid. Come on. Code, code, code. Frost is like, oh, okay, hold on. let me get the code. It's a Hatterene. It's a dragon type Hatterene. So that's what I was thinking. We'll just take a fairy in there. I think I'm going to take my Gardevoir. Even though she tears into Psychic, I'm still going to take it. What do you think? Is it a stinky den? What? Yeah, we're gonna battle this this Hatterene in the bathroom. Everybody's like, what? He did. Hatterene on the toilet right now, man. While we're waiting for the code, y'all know that person, what is his name, XQC? I'd never actually heard of this guy, but apparently he was a very, very, very popular streamer over on Twitch. And apparently he left Twitch. Can you not see it? No, I can't see it. I don't see a code. Well, let me change this live chat. No, I don't see a code. That's weird. But yeah, that guy XQC, he used to be on Twitch mostly, but because they recently went and did some more changes to their guidelines and to how people get paid and stuff, he bolted. He took off, and now he streams on Kick. Kick paid him, no joke, $100 million for a 2-year deal to stream on Kick. And here is the kicker, if I'm allowed a slight pun there. The kicker is that it's not even an exclusivity deal. Kick is a different type of streaming service. And it's weird the way Kick got started. Apparently, this is just, you know, from what I've learned in the last few days about it. Kick was started up by gambling money. Apparently, that was like their whole thing initially, is that they okay, let me back up a little more. Kick, if you take a look at Kick, you'll notice that it looks almost exactly like Twitch. And there's a reason for that. Because Twitch, not that long ago, had their source code leaked online. So anybody could just go and take the source code and do whatever. It was leaked. Well, the people who run Kick thought, hey, let's go ahead and just use their entire source code. So that's how Kick came about. That's why it looks so much like Twitch. So not only did they take Twitch's source code, which was leaked, used it for their own benefit. Okay, this is a Garchomp. What is this? Yeah, this is not what I thought I was signing up for. Yeah, this is something completely different. But anyways, so they used the leaked source code, and then they started up their own website. And then most of the money that they made early on was because they allowed gambling on their site, like full-on gambling. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I thought I was going to a Hatterene raid. That's why I went into that. I thought that's what that was. But yeah, the story about Kick is insane. And the reason why Kick is also so controversial is, again, they allow straight up gambling. Like, you can just play poker for real money on their streaming site, and they just don't care. Not only that, but they don't allow straight up adult content, if you know what I mean, but they do allow certain amounts of hate speech, which you can imagine can get pretty bad at times, which obviously is not allowed on Twitch. So yeah, there is more freedom there, so to speak, but at the same time, there's also a lot more trolls, there's a lot more griefing, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of insane. It's like Twitch without the rules. That's pretty much what it is. It's a pretty insane sort of thing. But yeah, they offered that XQC person $100 million so that he said he would stream over there for 2 years, and I'm like, oh my god, that is amazing. That's amazing money. They just stole one of Twitch's biggest stars and didn't even have to have him sign an exclusivity deal. That's amazing. Speak. I'm looking at chat right now. Please, if you have a question, speak now. No, dude, I'm here. Just state your question. I can see it, Frost. Just say what you're gonna say. Discord? What's in Discord? You want me to check Discord? Hold on. There's nothing in Discord. Yeah, I don't see any new messages in the channel. Well, why would you put the code there? Well, the code has probably changed at this point. It's been like 3 minutes. Try putting it in regular chat again. See what happens there. Because I don't understand why it wouldn't let you do that. Yeah, everybody else's codes seem to be going through just fine. I don't understand. And it's not flagging it for me. Usually if... I'm not going to be able to get in there on time, dude. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I can't get in and choose the right Pokemon in 20 seconds. It's not going to happen, dude. We're going to have to start it again. But try to put the code in here again. Because, like I said, anytime that messages are held back for any reason, it usually tells me. But it's not telling me here. Why are you dying laughing? Is that Rager in just, like, going nuts, or what's what's happening there? Stupid YouTube. Stop it, stop it.
Emotional damage.
Well, while I'm waiting for y'all to figure things out, I'm gonna go check this raid. Yeah, turn. Oh, don't touch the pig. I'm just listening to the stream. Yeah, the stream can get a little weird at times. Hey, look at that, it worked. Okay, hold on, let me hop on over there. Okay, we see it, Frost. You don't have to spam. Please don't spam. Please, for the love of God, do not spam. Yeah, do not scroll chat like that. I do not like that. Why? 9 MN. There. Okay. It's gonna give me an error here. Watch it give me an error. Communication error. Hey, it worked. Look at that. Okay. So dragon type hattering. What was I gonna bring? Oh, that's right. I could bring well, no, I don't have any fairy type on Mewtwo. I do actually have a Hatterene. I don't know if she's ready for battle though. I don't even remember where I put her. I think I'm just going to go Gardevoir. At least I know Gardevoir will do all right. Of course, there's the error. There you go. There you go. I'm bringing Gardevoir. Because remember, it's a dragon type. So you're going to need to hit it with other dragon. Oh, I could have brought an ice. I just thought about that. I could have brought my bear, or I could have brought Glastrier. Glastrier would have annihilated this Pokemon. I just thought about that. Or Zacian, yeah. I don't really use Zacian that much, though. Okay. Well, I gotta remember I have Glastrier. I always forget I have that Pokemon, but it's so good. He's, like, stupid good. He hits so damn hard. Alright, let's go. Start it up. Does Mew even have... Oh, let me see. Mew is a psychic, right? So I guess it would be possible for them to have a fairy type move. Yeah. Yes, Glastrier absolutely annihilated one of our opponents. It was so stupid how easy that one was. Yeah, Glastrier, he's slow. He's slower than a tortoise, but man, does he hit hard. He doesn't even hit like a truck. He hits like an F-15. Why won't Mew work? I'm gonna go with Calm Mind. Calm Mind is actually going to help here because I know she does almost purely psychic moves that are... Oh, she's doing Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Oh, she's not going to hit me very hard at all. Do we have anybody that can lower her special defense? I don't think we do. I think Mew will be okay. Because I think, yeah, Mew... Doesn't Mew have access to Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, I was going to say, whoever's playing Mew, if you have a way to lower her special defense, please do it. Or use Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, because using Psychic's not really going to do too well. Oh, well, she just turned the field Psychic. Okay, so that might actually help us. But it's going to help her, too. It's not straight? What does that mean? Bam! Yeah, you guys are getting annihilated here. Y'all are gonna need to heal yourselves. Yes, please heal yourselves. I'm just gonna pretend Hang Tough is a special defense thing. Yeah, Brayden, you need to heal yourself, man. You need to learn that when you have like 2 health, you need to heal. Don't be dumb. Just try and heal. That heal could have actually benefited all of us too. I'm actually hitting Hatterene pretty hard. So I'm doing alright. I guess if none of you guys are going to heal, I'll have to heal. Because I don't need to heal right now. I'm doing fine. My calm mind is helping me out. Oh, well, somebody healed. There we go. Somebody did life do. Good job. That's what we needed. We're getting a little low on time now. We really need somebody to hit hard. I'm just happy that I'm not the liability here. I'm not the one getting annihilated. A Clefable I can support. Umbreon would be a really good support if you have an Umbreon. Finish him off, Gardevoir. There we go. Yeah, there are certain Pokemon that are just excellent at supporting. Mew could be a good supporter. I know Gastrodon's a great supporter. Umbreon is a great supporter. Clefable, I've actually never used Clefable all that much, so I wouldn't really know. We are using the same move. I was using, was I using Dazzling Gleam? I don't even remember what I think I was using Dazzling Gleam the entire time. While we have a minute, do you guys like shopping on Amazon? Because I kind of do, I guess. But are you going to try to get the One Ring? Really? Are you going to try to... I'm not going to try to get the One Ring. If I get the One Ring, it's going to be on total accident. And, yeah. That's about it. But if you like trading card games, I actually do have my affiliate store. Yes, it is an affiliate store. These aren't any of my products that I actually sell. These are just my recommendations. So, yeah. And every time you do buy using any of the links from the store there, I do get a commission. So, yeah. If you just happen to see anything that you like, there you go. But if you actually want to buy cards from me, oops, I'll actually put the link to my actual card store in the chat as well. Yeah, the second link is to my actual card store. Those cards will come directly from me. And just to make sure that you guys know that they are absolutely 100% for me, I will personally fart on each card for you. That's right. Every card comes with a little fecal matter. So I hope you all enjoy that. Everybody's like, what is going on with this stream, man? It's gross. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. That's disgusting. Oh, I actually did say something to somebody. I actually bought a small lot of cards. I bought about 600 cards from this guy. And they show up and they all smell like smoke. Like cigarette smoke. I'm like, ah. I was annoyed. I have to air them out now. But yeah, if you collect cards, please don't smoke around them. Yeah, it's not good. Let me go check this flying type. I've had that happen before too, where I've gotten cards, and it's weird too because I don't even have to smell the card itself. I can just like open the package and the smoke you could just smell it immediately. At least I can. And I was just like, oh no. I was like, and again, it's 600 cards. So it's like, I'm gonna set these out for a little while, and you know. You have a PSA 10 Charizard. Really? What's the lot number? Oh, don't touch that. Yeah, if you've got that PSA 10, you obviously have a lot number with it. What's the lot number? It's right there on the front of the slab. They don't hide that number from you. Ah, 3-star. Yeah, I don't have a ton of graded cards, but I do have a few. I have one that Hammer sent me. Hammer sent me a graded card not that long ago. You also have a 1999 Charizard Holo First Edition. But is it in good shape? That's the question. Because if it's in terrible shape, then it's not really worth all that much. There's another thing I need y'all to realize. Whenever I say graded or PSA 10, that means that we've actually sent it to a company called PSA, and they have legitimately graded it. And I have to say that because some people on eBay will put in their title PSA 10, and the card is just raw. And by raw, I mean there's no slab on it or anything. It's not encased in anything. It's just the card. And it's like, you know, PSA 10 actually does mean something. There is a prestige, and I think that's why people do that, is because they know if they put that in the title that they'll get more people looking at their auction. But I've found that whenever I find people who do that, who will put like PSA graded and that sort of thing in their title, and then I go and I see it's just a raw card, I immediately block that seller. I just don't want anything to do with them. Because if you're willing to do that just to get somebody to look at your auction, I want nothing to do with you. Because that's essentially a lie. Now it's time for my Tuckable. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We've been waiting like an hour and a half for this dude to excavate his bowels. But yeah, I actually do have... Where are my graded cards? I think they're over... Oh, I think they're over on the table over here. What did I do with them? I actually have one, a PSA 9 confiscation, which I actually really like, and I got it for a huge steal. I think I paid like $15 for it, and the grading service at the time just to grade it was like $20. So the guy lost money on it, and he actually got angry with me for that, and I'm like, that's not my problem, dude. If you paid $20 for the grading and it sells for $15, then maybe don't put it up for auction. Maybe put a reserve price on it of $20. You know, there is a thick Charizard Pokemon card. Thick as in like the artwork, like he looks thick in the artwork, or thick as in the card stock. Because there is a difference. Like some of the sports cards that are out there, they have very thick card stock. Did you eat the Charizard card as well? No, he's going to use the Charizard card as toilet paper. What? You have a Charizard card? Yes, let me wipe my butt with it. Man, I'm not finding any. So does anybody want a Finnegan? Because if you do, I'll go breed some Finnegans. Everybody like, no, we don't want no Finnegan. Charizard. So you mean the actual... He appears overweight in the card art, is what you're saying, not the actual card stock. Okay. Yeah, like, what is it? The Dynamax Charizard? He looks really, really thick. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, there's like a I've seen that where they have like thick Pikachu and thick Charizard. I've seen those cards. They're basically proxies slash joke cards. I've seen those. Yeah, they're not real cards. They're just for fun, but they're still kind of neat. Yeah, I've seen them. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the fan art cards. I didn't do a whole video about it, but I did mention them. I thought about doing a video, but I was like, eh. It'd probably be like a 3-minute video. It wouldn't be very long. But yeah, I remember I've shared the artwork in Discord several times of the thick, because there's thick Charizard, thick Pikachu. Isn't there one more thick card? Was it like thick Venusaur or something? I can't remember. I think there are people that sell them over on Etsy. They're expensive though. Yeah, for just kind of like a little novelty item, they're really expensive. I've seen those things sell for like $20, and I'm like, it's just a novelty card, man. It's like, come on. There are some places where you can buy novelty cards from, where they will actually use whatever artwork you provide for them, and they can make a particular type of card for you, like a regular or a foil card or like an ultra rare version, that sort of thing, and they'll print it out, and it feels really good. It's got like really good cardstock, and the cuts are really good. The corners look really nice, and you can get those cards for like $15, and that's if you want to get it custom. Hey, look at that! We've got a ghost type Arcanine. You want to do this Arcanine? I kind of want to do Arcanine. Rose Raids are just great Tusks. Yeah, I don't mind mixing in the Iron Treads and the great Tusks, but I still want to do some of the regular ones too. This one actually shouldn't be that bad. Let me see. He does a bunch of fire moves. Could probably bring Annihilate in here. Where's my Ghost Annihilate? There he is. Yeah, I'll just bring Annihilate. Wipes instead of toilet paper? Alright, there we go. YS4S3S. Lots of S's. Am I getting more? Wow. What is this? Oh, somebody bought... Wow, somebody bought all the nest balls. I had 4 nest balls left on the store, and somebody bought all of them. Very nice. Card Sphere. Oh, that's from Card Sphere. Okay. It's so goofy. Every time I finish putting my order together for the morning, like I'll usually finish around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, I always like to wait like another 10 minutes before I actually get up and go and drop them in the mail, because every single morning there's always at least one person who's like, let me order right now, when I think that the person who's going to prepare my order is going to drop off the mail that moment. And sure enough, just like that, even if it's really early in the morning, like sometimes I'll get done really early, like at 5:30, and sure enough, like 5:40, 5:45, another order just trickles in. Just poop, there it is. Yes, we all have 7-star chestnuts. Do you actually need the chestnut? If you actually need it, we'll go do it. Yeah, we all still have the chestnuts. Little kid asked me what did I do, but I said you existed. That seems pretty harsh. Okay, I'll give another 30 seconds and then we'll go. Oops, that is not what I was looking for. Oh my god. I got bored. I'm just looking up thick Pokemon cards. There's also one for Manchoke. Oh my god. The thick Manchoke card is stupid. Nobody else? Alright, here we go. Yeah, there's thick Machoke. There's also thick Vulpix. I haven't gotten a good look at the Vulpix one. The Machoke one is funny. I noticed that they didn't go for the obvious ones. The ones that would, you know, that I guess have already received a whole lot of fan service, like Gardevoir and Lopunny and stuff like that. I'm sure there are some versions out there, but these are the ones that I'm seeing so far. Can we do the Chestnut right after this? If you need it. Yeah, because if you've already caught a Chestnut, it's really no point going and doing it again. But if you haven't caught it, sure, we can go get it. Frost, why you bring Annihilate but not even bring Screech? There is a nerd. What's wrong with the nerd? According to my calculations. Okay, well maybe he's calculating something. Yeah. And what's wrong with being a nerd, man? The world needs nerds. I'm not even joking. It actually does. The world needs the world revolves because of nerds. Without nerds, we don't have iPhones, we don't have Nintendo Switches, we don't have streaming, we don't have computers, we don't have televisions, we don't have telephones, we don't have any of that stuff. They are the reason why we enjoy these things. Yes, it revolves into Nerd Earth. Without nerds, we're still, you know, beating each other over the head with sticks. There you go. That's how you do it. Just like that. Yeah. Watch me flex. Yeah, buddy. He does it on purpose. Well, maybe he's just trying to... Maybe he's just trying to make you laugh. I don't know. And then he starts spitting. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Bottle cap and an ability capsule. Not bad. He spits when he talks. Okay. What I would probably do with this child is probably to say, okay, look, please just be mindful not to spit when you speak. And if you do feel like you're about to spit, cover your mouth. Because that's kind of gross. That's how COVID spreads. And it really is. It really is how one way that COVID spreads. Alright, so Beam said he wanted to do a Chestnut. I'm trying to remember, what did I bring for Chestnut? Let me look Chestnut up again real quick, just so I can make sure I bring the right thing. Let's see, Rock, 7-star. So he has Earthquake, Harm, Hammer, Arm, Stone Edge, Wood Hammer, Iron Defense, Bulk Up, and Curse. But he's a rock, so I imagine fighting might be a good option. Well, Psychic. Psychic might be good. No, not Psychic, not Psychic. I'm sorry. Water, possibly? Oh, the Wood Hammer would hit pretty hard, though. I didn't even realize if you were leering or not. Because I did Screech 3 times. That's all you really need. I'm flexing, baby. Yeah. Let me see the best. Oh, wow. The best counter, it says, is Giratina with Levitate, Zapdos. Really? Zapdos? Oh, the fighting type. The Galarian Zapdos. Okay. Yeah, it says Galarian Zapdos is good. Bronzong with Levitate is also good. Corviknight. That's probably who I was using last time. Hey, Foxy. I think I'm going to bring Corviknight. Because my Corviknight, I believe, has Screech. So I will bring a Corviknight. Let's see. Okay, Beam, whenever you're... Oh, you already have it up there. I was going to say, whenever you're ready with the code, but there it is. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, Beam needs the chestnut raid, so we're going to help him with that real quick. Let's see, what do we got? WGM. NGN. No errors, no errors, no errors. God dang it. And I just had a feeling it was going to happen there. I was like, trying again here. AGM. NGN. You think that's it for you? What? You barely got here. It's only been 2 hours. Your Giratina should have Levitate, though. If it doesn't have a Levitate, may not be as good. Oh, heck, what was I going to bring? Oh, Corviknight. Yeah, man, we need you to stick around, dude. How are we going to judge when somebody needs to go to the bathroom? What are you talking about, man? That's what I'm talking about. Every time it causes
emotional damage.
What? Yeah, I'll screech a bunch with Corviknight, and then I'll just do stuff to him. I don't know. Hurry up, man. You got like 10 seconds. Yeah, you got, dude. Okay, Groudon. Okay, I guess Groudon. Well, you might get pummeled here if you choose Groudon, but you kind of have no choice at this point. Because again, he's got Wood Hammer. Yeah, that Wood Hammer is going to pummel you pretty bad. I'm actually glad I started the stream a little bit earlier than normal today, because it is supposed to be just stupid hot today. And I really don't want to be streaming here at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's desperately hot outside. Oh, he's got defense. Okay. I'm going to have to keep battling him on that then. Yeah. He and I are going to go back and forth over and over on his defense there. Oof, yeah, that hammer arm even hit me pretty hard. Okay, so he's -2 at least. Man, he got the hammer arm again. We're going to need some heals. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to heal here, or else I'm probably going to get smushed. That wasn't a great heal either. Oh, have you noticed? There's a little error going on there in the middle of the field. There's a Pokemon in the middle of the field. You can't see it, but it's getting a benefit from our heals. Look at that, Frost got blasted. Oh my gosh, Frost, you need to heal yourself, dude. You've got like 1 hit point. Okay, well, now I have to do Iron Head because, yeah, Screech isn't going to do much here. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys. This is not a good team makeup for this. Groudon was not a good choice, and Mew was not really a good choice here either. And all I can do is just heal at this point. We're in trouble. Yeah. If we're gonna do this again, which we're gonna have to do at this point, Braden and Frost, y'all are gonna have to change your Pokemon. Mew and Groudon is not gonna work here. Oh, he's burning a curse. Hmm. Yeah, he shielded up really early, too. Well, this is my last tier. We're pretty much dead at this point anyway, but this is the last tier. If he keeps rocking that Stone Edge. Man, he's hitting hard. You know what actually would be a good move? Somebody bring Chilling Water. Yeah, if either Frost or Brayden, if you switch out, bring a Pokemon with Chilling Water. Yeah, Chilling Water would be really good right here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a water type, but something with Chilling... Well, no, Beam. Once his shield is up, your Screech is not going to work. Yeah, do not use Screech once the shield is up. Yeah, you can't... Once his shield goes up, things like Screech and Fake Tears do not work. You have to wait until the shield is down again. Let me see if I have something... I know I have several Pokemon that have Chilling Water. Let me see if I can find a non-water one that has it. And I'll bring that. If I can find... Because I'm pretty sure I have a Pokemon that has Screech and Chilling Water. So give me a second and let me see if I can find one. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need the Chilling Water because that dude just hits like a truck. If we let him keep pumping himself up, yeah, it's gonna get ugly there. And plus, it would hit him pretty hard because it is a water move. So it would be good to have. Let me see, known move. Oh, we got a Vaporeon. Not bad. Don't really want to bring Vaporeon. Also don't really want to bring Inteleon because they're water types. And he does grass moves. Oh! What about this guy? What do we got here? Flying. Oh, flying type. And I'm pretty sure... You're gonna go? Aww. We were helping you with the chestnut. I'm all over here hoping to get another shot at it. Okay. Let me see. Extrasensory Crunch, Chilling Water, and Taunt. What do we got here? Oh, so this guy's a little more balanced. I could always change this, though. Let me see. Does he have Screech? Or can he at least learn it? Uproar, Bite, Swagger, Leer. Lowers the... Well, at least I have Leer. I could bring Leer. That's better than nothing. Let's take out... Let me see. Extrasensory wouldn't do anything. So let's take out Extrasensory. So Leer and Chilling Water. I could tailor this move set to be just support. Let's see. Bleak Wind, Storm, Thrash, Hurricane, Rain Dance. 5 turns, Powers of Water. Yeah, Rain Dance would actually help. Let me bring Rain Dance. Because again, this is if we're going water types. Well, there are other people around in chat that they're just chilling and watching. Like, I know Moni is there, and what he'll do is he'll usually put me, like, on a second screen while he's, you know, playing a game or something. Like, if I start talking about Moni in, like, a minute, he'll come back and be like, what? What's that? All right, let me see about Crunch. Icy Wind, Air Cutter, Fling. Yeah, see, he's there. Moni's there. Yes, guys like Moni, he'll come in and he'll just chill and he'll like put me on a second screen, and he'll just use me as like background music. And every now and then when we start talking about something really stupid, he'll come back and be like, "What? What's that? Someone talking about cheese?" Metronome, Grass Knot, Taunt, Reversal, Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, Terra Blast, Agility. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to lower his defense except for Leer. So I can basically Leer and Chilling Water him over and over again. I'll Leer until he puts his shield up, and then I can Chilling Water. Because that's one thing that is good with Chilling Water, is that Leer will not work once his shield is up, but Chilling Water will still lower his attack when it's up. Pay the price and get out of here. Metronome, Grass Knot. I was hoping I could at least get like Helping Hand or something on this guy, but he can't learn that. Yeah, and what gets me here a little bit is this guy's a flying type. So that's going to hurt him a little bit with those rock moves that he does. But I think with the Chilling Water, it'll bring it down and make it tolerable. Call me Cake. I don't think I have another water move, do I? All air moves. Agility, Bite, Swagger, Gust, Astonish. Okay. Do you think cereal can be considered a type of soup? No. It is not. And people have actually argued this with me before, and I can tell you why. Soup, in most cases, generally has some sort of broth in it. Milk is not broth. It is milk. Broth is usually something that you get like from the bones of animals. So, yeah. Even stuff like tomato soup will have a broth to it. Like it'll be mostly tomato, but they'll put like beef stock or beef broth in it. So, no, cereal is not a soup. If you put actual broth in it, it could be a soup, but would you really want to eat that? Okay, I guess I'll try this guy. I mean, we don't really have to go do a chestnut here, because Beam wanted to do the chestnut, but he had to leave, so we can just kind of do whatever at this point. I mean, I can go do this fire. Here, let me zoom over here real quick. Get away from me, Hoppip. Red Velvet. Red Velvet cake is okay. I'm not a big cake eater. If I do have cake, chocolate cake with a decent chocolate frosting. And when I say decent, because I've had frostings that are mostly sugar and those taste awful. They're terrible. I want something that has actual cocoa and milk in it. You can add a little sugar, but if you just dump like a ton of sugar and then just sub in the other stuff, Oh, you're just watching? Oh, you're making a bracelet. What kind of bracelet are you making? Like a friendship bracelet or beads or what? We'll give you a minute to go and do your bracelet. Well, more than a minute, obviously. We'll give you time to work on your bracelet, and we'll just do some other stuff for now. But if you get bored, we can always go grab a... I still have my chestnut, too, here on my map, so if you need it. From beads, my ex-wife used to make stuff out of beads. She was really big into that. The only thing that annoyed me about her bead-making stuff is she was really bad about leaving it out. And when you have a carton, like she would have those big storage bins where they have the little sections, and then you put the different beads in each one. Good solution, but not very good when you leave it open and you have an apartment full of cats. So, yeah. We had 3 cats, and she would leave it open, and as cats would do, yeah. And so there were many times, I would say more than 3 or 4 times, where beads ended up scattered everywhere. And she didn't use those big giant beads. She would use those little ones. And so it's like, man. And I was like, please just close the darn thing. And it's like, I forgot. I'm like, yeah, I understand you forgot, but because it's a pain to try and collect all the beads, and then the ones you can't get, you have to vacuum them up, and so they end up in the vacuum, and you're wasting money because you're throwing beads into a vacuum cleaner. And it's like, oh god. But yeah, that was her thing. You're listening. What is a Yeet song? I have no idea what he means by Yeet song. A throwing song? It can be a milk type chocolate, but again, it has to have more milk than sugar. It has to be the European chocolate. Like the European milk chocolate is really good. The American milk chocolate, it's just too much sugar in it. Dark chocolate's not bad. White chocolate I do not like because it's not even real chocolate. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of white chocolate cakes. Dutch chocolate is okay, but not my first choice. And the thing is, Dutch chocolate actually isn't bad, but at least here in the States, whenever somebody makes like a Dutch chocolate cake, they always add extra stuff to it that it just simply doesn't need. Like I've had Dutch chocolate cake and somebody put coconut on it, and I'm like, why? It doesn't need coconut. It's Dutch chocolate. It's good enough. Just give me Dutch chocolate with a little fudge frosting, and we're good. But no, you want to go and put coconut on it and ruin it. And I admit I'm not a huge fan of coconut. I'll eat it, but I'm not a big fan of it. But when you mix Dutch chocolate with coconut, I just don't like it. It just does not taste good. Yeet is a singer. If you're getting European chocolate, I highly recommend Belgium. Yes, Belgium chocolate is very good. But unfortunately, we don't get a lot of stuff here from Belgium. We do get some. You could special order it, of course, but, you know. A lot of the stuff that we do get in stores, like at our local grocery stores, we get chocolate from England. We get chocolate from Japan, which they're not really known for their chocolate, but we get it. We also get chocolate, obviously, from Mexico. Mexico chocolate is really good. Because, again, they use real sugar. The sugar that they do use in the Mexican chocolate is real sugar. They don't use the high fructose corn syrup. And it has lots of cocoa. So Mexican chocolate actually is really good. Put some Belgian chocolate on a Belgian waffle, and you're good. Now, I'm not crazy about Belgian tacos, though. Those aren't that good. Yeah, don't eat Belgian tacos. What about Chinese chocolate? I've never had Chinese chocolate. Dark chocolate is kind of mid for you. It's too like dark and chocolatey. Well, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be a much richer, much more bitter taste. That's the whole point of it. I actually like dark chocolate. It's pretty good. But it's definitely more of an acquired taste. It's not something that you can just eat the first time and be like, oh, that's delicious. You'll be like, oh, that's different. Because up until that point, most chocolate that people have had is probably going to be just the regular milk chocolate. British chocolate is the best. Well, yeah, British, English chocolate. It's again, the reason why I think their chocolate is good is because they use more milk. Pretty much any chocolate besides American chocolate is pretty good. Like, American chocolate is tolerable simply because that's all we have here. Well, I mean, that's what we generally have here. But yeah, if I can get my hands on Mexican chocolate or European chocolate, oh heck yeah. The only downside is that obviously since they're import, they're a bit more expensive. You can actually go into Mexico and buy like a ton of chocolate. We used to do that when we were much younger. Like, my mom and her boyfriend at the time, they would sometimes just go to Mexico just for the heck of it. And they'd come back and they'd bring us a bunch of toys and stuff. And they would bring back chocolate too. They'd bring back chocolate and liquor and, you know, all the stuff that you can really only get down in Mexico. They'd bring all that for us. Well, they wouldn't bring us liquor, but like, wait a minute, you guys are getting liquor at 6 years old? Yes. We were getting liquor at 6 years old. Did I just check this one? I did. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, starting to get a little annoyed here with my options. Did I check this poison? I have no clue. I haven't been to Mexico in a long time. I don't really want to go back right now, though. Because, again, things with the border and all that, it's insane right now. There's always something going on at the border. And that's the weird thing, is that if you don't live in a border state, a lot of people don't realize that the border situation has not really changed all that much in like 30, 40 years. It really hasn't. There have always been people coming over, and there have always been drugs coming over and weapons coming over and illegals coming over. That's just been the norm for decades. But of course, you know, people like to make it a political thing and, oh, look at that, under this administration the border's wide open. I'm like, dude, nothing has changed. It's all the same stuff. You just feel like talking about it now. Okay, I'll stop talking about that. It's political. I don't want to talk about that. The One Ring. I'm kidding. I actually saw somebody do a Weiss Schwartz opening. What was it? I forget exactly what the set was called. Something about a job, dungeon job, reincarnated job, or something like that. Moni, do you know what that is? Just from hearing those words, those are the key words that I remember. Reincarnated job. It's not the slime one. It's not the reincarnated as a slime. That one I would know. But it's something reincarnated job. But yeah, there was a Weiss Schwartz said. Jobless reincarnated. Thank you. That's it. That's it. There you go. Thank you. I knew you would probably know. But yeah, there was a Weiss Schwartz opening that somebody did. They opened 3 boxes. And I guess this was one of those sets that just sort of flew under the radar for me. Mostly because I didn't know the anime. But that box is actually really good. I was taking a look at some of the stuff that he was pulling. And even like the double rares, some of those cards were like $5 or $6, and almost all of the double rares were like $5 or $6. I'm like, man, these are expensive. But yeah, he got a bunch of double rares, he got a few triple rares, and he even got an SSP out of the 3-box opening they did. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So it wasn't one of the more expensive SSPs. I looked it up, and I think it was something like $165. So it was still a really good opening. He got a lot of really good stuff. He got SRs, triple rares, double rares, and then, of course, the SSP. So I was like, man, that is a hell of an opening. And it sucks because they were talking about it, and they're like, yeah, at one point, those particular booster boxes were like $45 each. And I'm like, man, that's a hell of a deal. And now they're like $70, $80, which still isn't bad. But obviously, if you can get them for $45, I was like, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, that SSP that he pulled basically paid for all the boxes. Well, paid for like about 2 boxes, I'd say, but still. Maybe a little more than 2 boxes. Yeah. It was a good opening, too. It was pretty fun. Of course, there were the women that were very gifted. And isn't there a character in that anime that's not what they really seem to be, if you know what I mean? Not to get into any spoilers or anything. But Moni's like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. There's a little more to her than meets the eye. At first glance, you'll be like, oh, and then once you know, you're like, oh. Is this wrong? One of my friend drinks this grape juice and he acts like it's wine or something, and then when he finishes, he acts drunk, and then I start cracking up. Well, I mean, if he's just trying to make you laugh, I think that's fine. You actually have no idea. It's been a while since you've seen it. Oh, okay. Then I'm definitely not going to spoil it. Just in case you want to go back and revisit that anime. But yeah, that's one of the takeaways I got from that opening. They were like, yeah, there's something about this particular character that we're not going to spoil it, but when you know it, you know it. Jobless Reincarnated. That's the anime we're talking about. Oh, speaking of Weiss Schwartz, the person I bought those booster packs from of the whatchamacallit, the bunny Senpai Does Not Dream of Senpai Bunny Girl, whatever, that particular anime, I think he still has some for sale. I might get some more. Even though I didn't really get any huge hits, it's still a really fun pack to open. Mushoku Tensei is the Japanese name. Okay. But yeah, I might get some more of those bunny girl packs to open. And the weird thing about the shorts that I did for the bunny girl packs is they don't take off right away. Like in the first day they only get like 40 views, but then like over the next few days they tend to get more and more and more views. Like they suddenly grow legs for some reason. I do love those Weiss Schwartz openings. They're fun. It's a fun game. I wish it was more popular. I really do. In fact, since I can't find any 5 stars, I'm getting nothing but 3 stars, I'm going to look real quick and see if there are any inexpensive Weiss Schwartz boxes over on Amazon. Let me see. Weiss Schwartz booster box. Because you can still get some of the trial decks really cheap. Like, there's one particular trial deck I probably want to get a couple more copies of. They're only like $7 or $8 each. And of course, you have a chance to get an SP in those. Very, very rare chance to get an SP, but it's there. Let me see. Volume 2. Oh, that's the Japanese version. The Quintessential Quintuplets 2 in English is going for about $70 right now. Oh, here we go. English, Attack on Titan Final Season is $53, but I heard that set's not that good. There's really not a lot of good stuff in that set. Is it wrong to try and pick up Girls in a Dungeon? That one's actually really funny and really good. $85 for a booster box. Let me see. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in English is $75. Oh, look at this. Maybe I'll just do this. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl booster box for $54 or $53. 16 packs, 9 cards per pack. I would actually do that. Oh, wait, there's even more buying choices. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Sorry, we're taking a short break from the Pokemon and we're talking about Weiss Schwartz. Yes, they did just do Avatar: The Last Airbender. They definitely still have it in stock. Let me see. Amazon Warehouse. Why is this discounted? Oh, I think I know what happened. Somebody opened this box and returned it. That's terrible. Why would you do that, Amazon? You can actually get one for $50, sealed, never opened, of Rascal Does Not Dream. Oh, wait, this one's different. Rascal Does Not Dream of Dreaming Girl, not Bunny Girl. Okay, so this one's... It's the same series, but it's a different box. Okay, that still looks pretty neat. It's very fan service anime. Now, let me check TCG Player. Sometimes TCG Player, could you get a Fennekin? Sure, I can make some Fennekin. Since I can't find any raids to do, yeah, I'll go breed some Fennekin here in a minute. Let me see, where is Weiss Schwartz? Yeah, every now and then you'll find booster boxes for really cheap on TCG Player of Weiss Schwartz. The only reason I don't like buying the boxes from TCG Player is some of the sellers are a little shady in that once they get the case hit, they'll put the rest of the boxes up for sale. And so if you buy those boxes, if they've already gotten the case hit, which is the SP or SSP, that basically means you have no chance of getting anything like an SSP. So that I don't like. That's why I don't really like buying from TCG Player that much. At least not the booster boxes. Let me see. Yeah, loose packs. There's actually a lot of really inexpensive loose packs for Weiss Schwartz right now. Yeah, they still have Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl's $226 per pack. Sekino is $248. Quintessential Quintuplets is $250. Fate Grand Order, the movie, is $1.75. Man, those are cheap. Let me see. Rent a Girlfriend, $3. Yeah, if you just want to kind of mess around with some of the packs and not necessarily going for anything big value, I mean, there's a few good little things you can find here. Let me see, what do we got here? Oh, they also have the theme decks, or the trial decks, I should say. Might like the Fate boosters. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one's really cheap. Bang Dream Girls Band Party Morphonica. Trial deck. $6.59. That is dirt cheap. Oh my god. Attack on Titan final season trial deck is $5. That is so cheap, dude. Oh my god, that is cheap. Let me see. In the seller, shipping included, and the guy has 8 of them. Wow, that's actually really good. Like I said, the set itself just doesn't have a lot of hits, but I guess if you wanted to buy all 8 of those with the hope of getting like an SP, yeah, maybe. Let me see. Cards in the child deck may be used together with cards. Number beginning AOT. 20 types of cards. Okay, that's for different. Okay. Yeah, the price on this set has been going down so much, but there's only 2 sellers that have it really cheap. There's this one seller who has it $5.10, shipping included. There's another seller who is selling for $5.11, but $2 extra for shipping. But the cool thing is, if you buy multiple from him, it's still just $2. So yeah, there's some pretty good deals to be had for at least the trial decks. And I don't mind doing the trial decks. I like opening them. They're fun. Let's see. Sekino, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. That one's $12. That's not bad. Idolmaster Dream. Let me see. Cinderella Girls is only $10. The other Idolmaster Smile Cinderella Girls is $13. Yeah, there's some pretty inexpensive ones here. Haven't found any booster boxes though. 5-star Iron Treads. Well, we all have Iron Treads. You have Iron Treads. The 7 Deadly Sins trial deck is still $20. That one was always expensive though. Yeah, that actually seems like a slightly lower price. I think I paid like $24 for mine when it first came out. So to get that for $20, that's actually not bad. Let's see. Done with the bracelet. How's it look? You got to share a picture of it. Oh, the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya trial deck. That one's $35. I actually have one of those still sealed up and everything. Oh, here's another one. The Nisekoi False Love trial deck. One of the decks where I got my SP out of. These are selling for $36, and I still have one of these sealed too. Yeah, there's still a handful of these trial decks that I just put them aside just for keeping. Power-up set. What is this? Oh, here we go. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl booster box. Here is $37. So that's actually not bad. But again, I actually trust the one on Amazon more than I trust this one. Which is weird. Adventure Time trial deck for $55. Okay, enough of that. Let me get back to the stream. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I just like talking about trading cards. Look, I'm gonna go get an Iron Treads right now too. Look, see, it's right up here. Mob Psycho and Rent a Girlfriend are decently cheap as well. I actually heard about Mob Psycho before. Thought about buying some, but then it was like, Let me see. If y'all want Iron Treads, do y'all want to do Iron Treads? We'll do Iron Treads. Let me see. This is a Steel type. Oh, but he does a ground move, doesn't he? So probably better to bring Fighting type. What's the anime called again? Which anime? We've been talking about a lot of animes. We've talked about Attack on Titan. We've talked about Mob Psycho. We've talked about Rent a Girlfriend. We've talked about Haruhi Suzumiya. We've talked about Does Not Dream of Dreaming Girl, Jobless Reincarnation. Well, those all have cards. Yeah, they all have cards, dude. All of them. Yeah, we're talking about, okay, Beam, if you're not aware, there's a game out there called Weiss Schwarz. And they do a lot of collaborations with all these various anime properties. And so each set they do, it's usually based on one particular anime. Like, say, for instance, they'll do a little collaboration with, like, Attack on Titan. And so they'll release a booster box, they'll release a trial deck, and sometimes even a supplemental set after that. And they do that with various different anime. They've done, what, 35 of them at this point now? They've done a lot. So all these anime we've been mentioning here in the last 5-10 minutes, they all have sets with Weiss Schwarz. And not even, some of them aren't even anime. Some of them are like American animation, like Adventure Time. Adventure Time is an American animation, but they did a thing with Weiss Schwarz. Another one is, was it Samurai Batman, I think? Yeah, there's like a Samurai Batman thing that happened a while back too. And for a while, those cards were really, really hot. I'm trying to think of non-anime now that Weiss Schwarz has done. They've done a few, not too many, but they've done a few. Yeah, Adventure Time's the first one to think of. Oh, did they do Rick and Morty? I want to say they did Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's another American anime. Or not anime, but animation. Yeah, those are the ones I can think of right off the top of my head. But yeah, they've done quite a few of them. Like, if you are into anime, I can almost guarantee you they've done at least one anime that you've watched. Yeah, Avatar is another American one, yeah. Can be considered an American anime. Yeah, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. That time I got reincarnated as a slime volume 2 is $90. Yeah, that's one of the more popular ones. Yeah, pretty much any anime out there that has boobs and stuff. Yeah, they tend to go for a little bit more. For obvious reasons. That's also another thing. One of the reasons why some of those sets tend to get very expensive, especially as they age, is because Weiss Schwarz, they don't like to do reprints. Whenever they print a set, like say if they print, say 50,000 booster boxes for a particular set, in most cases, that's it. They usually take pre-orders several months in advance from distributors, just to kind of get an idea of about how many boxes they want to produce. And like if they get back and the distributors together say, okay, collectively we want about 45,000 boxes, they'll print 46,000. Because you have to take into account that some boxes might be damaged and that sort of thing. So you always want to have a little extra just in case. But they run a very, very tight, very lean ship when it comes to actually printing. It's not like Pokemon where they just print and print and print and print. Weiss Schwarz, it's like they print and usually that's it. Very few times has Weiss Schwarz gone back and actually reprinted a set. I think they've done it like twice, but that's very, very rare. Richard, you might leave. Why might you leave? Yeah, it's very, very different from Pokemon printing. Yeah, Pokemon, they'll print, 250,000 booster boxes to start. And then they'll let that kind of sit out there for a little while. And then like 6 months later, they're like, okay, we're going to do a reprint of it. And they'll do like another 100,000 booster boxes. Stuff like that. Weiss Schwarz does not do that. So these cards that you see out there, a lot of them really are pretty rare, simply because they're just initially there just weren't a lot of them that were printed. Oh, that hurt. I'm gonna need a heal, or else I'm dead. I'm gonna need a big heal here. Somebody heal me. Because my drain punch is not gonna go first. Oh my god, I barely survived that. Come on, drain punch. I got it. I'm good now. I'm good. I just needed to get that drain punch off. I'm full now. Yeah, he uses bulldoze, so we got to be careful. Yeah, he uses bulldoze and earthquake. The very publisher says people end up hoarding booster boxes to inflate the value. Yes, that's true too. Like, a lot of times when you go and look on places like TCG Player for certain older sets, you may only see 5 or 6 booster boxes total that are available for sale. They get very rare, in some cases very quickly. You forgot the guy had earthquake. Well, I mean, we're doing pretty well still. As long as we have Mew to keep us up, we should be fine. Blonk. Yeah, my drain punch is actually hitting him really hard. Yeah, of all the product that I open, admittedly, I probably enjoy opening Weiss Schwartz the most. Weiss Schwartz, they're just fun products. The card quality is excellent. It really is. For, you know, because a lot of these card games, they, you know, especially like lately Yu-Gi-Oh, their card quality has not been good. They're recovering a little bit, but it's not been great. But Weiss Schwartz, always good card quality. Never have issues with getting cards damaged right out of the packs. The miscuts are pretty much non-existent. So any card that you get fresh out of a pack or out of a trial deck or something, it's gonna be in very, very good shape. And the card stock, it's thick, but it's not super thick. Where, like, if you compare a Weiss Schwartz card to a Yu-Gi-Oh card, massive difference. Huge difference. They're just so much better quality. The only thing you hate about Weiss Schwartz is the fixed card ratio. That can be good and bad. Because MetaZoo actually played around with having true random, and that does not always work. Because whereas, say for instance, if it's quote unquote a true random, meaning that there's no track printing or anything like that, the cards just go to the pack willy-nilly. You could get a booster box and you could end up, no joke, and I've seen it happen too, where you can end up with a booster box and you'll get foil cards in every single pack. Which is amazing for you, but you also have to consider, well, if I'm getting all foil cards in my packs, there's going to be a handful of people out there who get booster boxes with 0 foil cards. So you just got lucky that one time. In fact, there was another video that I saw recently where he opened 2 booster boxes of one of the MetaZoo sets. I forget which one it was, but again, it was considered true random in both booster boxes from the same case. 0 foil cards. The reverse foil cards, yes, because you get 1 in every pack regardless. But you're supposed to get, throughout a booster box of MetaZoo, on average about 5 to 6 foils. 0 was what he got out of 2 boxes. That was horrifying. It was probably one of the worst openings I've ever seen for a TCG product ever. It was depressing. Because there's nothing you can really do about it either. It's like, well, that's true random for you in some cases. You may either get extremely lucky You may get average lucky, or you may get absolutely obliterated, and that's what happened. He got obliterated. It was painful to watch, because once he got through the first box, and he had no foils, you're like, okay, maybe it was just that box. So when he moved on to the second box, by the time he's at like pack 6 or 7 and he doesn't have any foils in that one either, you're like, no way, it's happening again. And it's like, it really is like a train wreck. Like, you know what's happening, you know catastrophe is unfolding in front of you, but you can't look away. You just have to keep watching. There really isn't. The one thing I do like about the track printing is, yeah, you may not necessarily get, like, say, the super rares or the secret rares or the ultra rares that you want out of a booster box, but you'll still get some, you know? Like, with some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Products, you usually get 2 to 3 ultra rares and, like, 1 secret rare. And that's what I've realized, well, that's what I've at least experienced with all the booster boxes that I've opened with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is you generally get at least 2 ultra rares. Occasionally you do get that third one depending on the set, but at least you get some. But of course there's always that chance where it could be the 2 ultra rares that are just worth nothing. That's just the gamble, you know. When you're opening packs, you always take that chance. That's why whenever people are like, hey, should I just buy this booster box and maybe I'll get that card? I'm like, no. If you want, say, a $10 card, just pay the $10 and get the card. Don't spend $80 on a booster box and hope that you get it, because I can tell you right now, you're probably not going to. Yeah, you could get lucky, and you might get it, but if that's really the only card you want from the whole set, just buy the single card. Just pay the $10, because at least then you pay your $10 and you get the card you want, and you know you're getting what you want. Booster box, you don't know. Speaking of booster boxes, I'm so tempted to buy Paldea Evolved, but my Paldea Evolved stuff, all the packs that I've opened so far, and I've opened more, and I've filmed them, but again, I'm getting nothing out of these packs. That's what you do with your SSP? Yeah, just buy it. Oh, wait. Frost said he wanted a Fennekin. Do you guys still want Fennekins? Let me just do it. Yeah, let me put my little guys in here and we'll start breeding some Fennekins. Alright, Sunflora. You're taking a break. You want a Dragonite? I don't think I have a Dragonite for trade right now. I mean, I can look. I don't think I do, though. I've really lowered the amount of stuff that I'm keeping for trade. Oh, I do! Oh, look at that! I do have a Dragonite for trade. If you want it, I'll trade this to you. Yeah, I didn't even realize I had that. Yeah, I'll trade the Dragonite. Let me get these guys going real quick, though. Where's my Ditto? There you are. German Ditto. You want it for the Chestnut raid? This one still has to be trained up and everything, but it's at least level 75, so you won't have to train it that much. Or at least you won't have to level it that much. Code is 223656. Tempted to buy some booster boxes to try and get the SSP, but for that same price I was able to get the Japanese version fully graded. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be like, I'm just gonna go with what I know I'm gonna get. Oh. Because your ass is weak against Flying and Dragon, that it is, if it's a grass type that we're facing. Not every Chestnut is gonna be grass type. Well, no, wait, they're gonna be rock type. Yeah, they're rock types. Frost. Dragonite is flying and dragon. It's both. Yeah, kind of made yourself look a little dumb there, buddy. Yeah, see, he's dragon and flying. See? Rock is weak against flying. Yes, it is. Or no, rock is flying is weak against rock. Yeah, flying does not like rock. As far as rock's weaknesses, here, I'll look right now. Rock's weaknesses are water, grass, fighting, ground, and steel. So rock is not weak to flying. Flying, however, is weak to rock. I have it right here in front of me, Beam. I'm looking right at it. I have my little thing here. It says right here, rock. Let's see, weak against water, grass, and this is if the rock is defending. Okay, if rock is taking the hit, it will take double damage if taking a water hit, a grass hit, a fighting hit, a ground hit, or a steel hit. Flying is weak to electric, ice, and rock. So that means if you take in the Dragonite versus a rock type, no, I think you have it backwards. Yeah, flying is not more powerful to rock. Rock hits flying really hard. Yeah, flying is weak to rock. You have it backwards. And in case you're wondering which one I'm looking at here, I'll actually give you a link to the chart that I'm using. I'm using the one that's on the Wikipedia page. Here, let me grab it here. There we go. You can still use Dragonite for other edge. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Dragonite's still a good Pokemon. I just would not take it into something that's going to be hitting you with a bunch of rock-type moves. Hey, Unknown. We're just talking about Dragonite. But yeah, you can still take the Dragonite. It's fine. That's why I keep Pokemon like this, because I know some people want them. Because believe me, Dragonite as a flying type is still very useful. He can still be very, very useful. I didn't cancel the trade. Here, let's try this again. There we go. In fact, here, I think I just looked up Chestnut, didn't I? Oh, that's Iron Treads. No. Okay, yeah, here we go. Chestnut. Let me see here. Best counter abilities. Ability that he uses. Yeah, it's showing here that it looks like the biggest ones you want to bring versus... wow, okay. That makes me think then. Oh, I think I see why. Corviknight, the reason why Corviknight is able to do okay versus Chestnut is because it's also part steel. That's why. Okay. So that's why I was recommending Corviknight. Because at first I was like, wait a minute, I took Corviknight, and Corviknight was flying type, and he wasn't getting hit that hard, but he's also part steel. So that made the difference. That's why he was only getting hit normal damage and not, yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, as far as I can see here, Deucedai is another good counter. Flamigo is another good one. Halucha. Let me see here. Bronzong with Levitate. Haunter with Levitate. I don't know about Haunter. Bramblegeist. Apparently all... Oh, yeah, because it's a grass. It has grass type. Okay. Landorus. Oh. Huh. Landorus. Yeah, Landorus, because it's a flying type, but it's also a ground type. So it equals out the potential damage you could take from rock attacks. Appleton is another good one. Yeah, Appleton actually wouldn't be bad at all. Yeah, we should do Appleton. If we're going to go and try and get this Chestnut again, I think Appleton would be a good option. Appleton looks really good, because I like his Apple Acid attack that he does. Yeah, and also Chestnut is good against Chestnut. Go-Goat is also good against Chestnut as well, but it's recommending the Sap Sipper ability. Isn't Chestnut Terra Ground? You can change it, but I'm showing here Yeah, you can change it to something else, but it's just saying that it counters rock really well. Because it's regular, normally it's a fighting and grass type, okay? So both fighting and grass hit rock super effective. That's why if you go in there and you tailor it right, yes, that your chestnut can actually hit chestnut really well. Your Terra type is steel. The thing is, though, is you still have to wait several turns before you get to steel. So I probably still wouldn't recommend the Dragonite for that particular raid. If, like I said, if you have an Appleton, Appleton would be really good. Appleton would be good. Just from this list that I'm seeing, Deucidai looks like would be pretty good too, because it's a ghost grass, so that would be good. I know you probably have a Deucidai, Corviknight, like I said, and yeah, Bramblegeist and Chestnut. Let's see, there are a few other here on the list too. Iron Leaves. Do you have Iron Leaves? Did you manage to get the Iron Leaves from some of the past raids? Because he's pretty good too. He's part grass. The only thing is, I know mine tears into Psychic, so that wouldn't be good for me. Let me see. Calyrex. But that the guy's a little harder to get. Yeah, Go-Goat. Yeah, Go-Goat, Chestnut, Appleton. In fact, I think I may just do Appleton. I think that's who I used before. Yes, I'm pretty sure most of you have Iron Leaves. If you've been doing the raids every week, you probably have Iron Leaves. If you don't remember what he is, he's that one that looks like, what is it, Virillion or whatever his name is? Yeah, where's my guy at? I think he's in box 10, maybe? There he is, Iron Leaves. This guy. No, I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to bring Glastrier. Yeah, Glastrier is not even on this list. Yeah. Glastrier is good, but you generally only want to use him for very specific raids, and this is not one of them. But yeah, this is Iron Leaves. Yeah, see, my particular one tears into Psychic, so I'm not crazy about using him. The Leaf Blade hits pretty hard, though. Yeah, look at that. Leaf Blade, Taunt, Leer, Sword Dance. Yeah. Did I ever... Yeah, I did train him. Okay, good. I actually could pull off some of that special attack and just max out his regular attack. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm going to just use Appleton. Where is my Appleton? Just to give you all an idea of what his moveset is. Because I've actually used him a handful of times, and he's pretty darn good. There's Flapple. He's different, though. A little bit different. If I can find my Appleton. Let me just search for him. Where you at, Apple Boy? There you are. There we are. And he tears into grass. So, yeah, it'd be very useful. Yeah, Apple Acid does really, really well here. Because it also, I think it lowers, yeah, it lowers special defense. So every time it makes him weaker and weaker and weaker. The only thing is, if I could bring this guy, obviously I can do the job of lowering his special defense. We will still need somebody to try and help lower his attack, though. Because he will get stronger as the fight goes on. So yeah, I can obviously with the Apple... Or if you bring your Appleton as well, you can also do your Apple Acid, so we could hit it twice as fast. This stream's going to end in like 1 to 3 hours. Well, the streams that I generally do usually go for about 3 to 5 hours total. So we're kind of in that sweet spot, I guess. But I mean, I'm still into this, so we're still going. Usually if I get tired, then I'll be like, okay, I'm done. But I'm okay right now. And plus, I really want to get this chestnut for Beam. Beam says he needs it. Oh, no! What? Aw, Beam. He's got to leave. Aw. Well, poopykins. Fine. fine. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go and breed Delphox now. But if we go and do that, I'm gonna bring. Oh, dang it! It always tells me that. I'm gonna bring Appleton. If worse comes to worse, I'll just trade you the chestnut, whatever his name is. What is it, Crispin or Crappin, or I don't know what his name is. The little one, the basic version. I'll just trade him. Bloop. Sandwich time. Great marmalade sandwiches. I'll be back by. Well, I wasn't looking at chat when he said all that initially. Oh, I'm in the Neath Chamber. What should my Appleton moveset be? Should be, and it's Fennekin. No, I'm not talking about Fennekin. I'm talking about the basic for Chestnut. Not for Delphox. I was referring to Chestnut. I like my moveset for Appleton. The big one is going to be Apple Acid because it hits pretty hard and it lowers special defense. What was the other one that I had there? Oh, I also had, I think it was Iron Defense as well. But the big one I think is the Apple Acid. I didn't even check. I should probably check to see if Appleton can learn anything like... Well, he would have to learn Fake Tears because he's doing special attack. Yeah, if we could get somebody to bring Fake Tears, that'd be really helpful. If not Fake Tears, then something that lowers attack. Even Chilling Water. You're eating the same type of sandwich. Well, this was an egg. This is marmalade and cheese. We wouldn't really need Fake Tears though, because again, if we're using Apple Acid, the Apple Acid's going to lower the special defense anyway. So I would much rather have something that lowers the attack, like a Chilling Water. Because at least that way it helps with our survivability. All right, here you go, little guys. Play with the ball. Don't kick the ball at me. Oh, kicks the ball right at me. I actually like Delphox's design. It's pretty neat. I don't like the little noise she makes, but her design is cool. I like the burgundy color of its skirt and its arms. The hair coming out of the ears is really odd to me. It looks like a cat that... Have you ever seen some of those cats that are really, really furry? And they've got just like tufts of fur growing out of their ears? Miraiden is bugging. Ah, he's fine. He's alright. Ditto, are you asleep? Oh, there's Ditto. I did find something strange, though. When I was breeding Carbink, he doesn't work too well in the picnics. Oh, wow. He kicked it right at me. Yeah, Carbink, whenever I put the ball out for Carbink, he'll just circle it endlessly. Like, he'll sit there for like 10 minutes circling the damn ball. He won't kick it. Unless I move the ball again, he will not kick it. Appleton can't learn Chilling Water. Well, no, I'm not saying that Appleton has to be the one to learn Chilling Water. Somebody else has to bring a Pokemon that knows Chilling Water. Yeah. Yeah, our Appleton will come in with the Apple Acid, then somebody else can come in with Chilling Water. And just keep hitting it with Chilling Water over and over again. Just to keep its attack under control. Clunk. Kick it, buddy. I like my Ditto. I've made so many sandwiches with my Ditto. in the picnic that he has the ribbon now for it. It's like, I forget what it's called. It's like picnic something or sandwich something. Yeah, that's how many sandwiches I fed him. Your Mew has chilling water? Oh, okay. Oh, are you the person who keeps bringing Mew? I mean, your Mew's fine. It seems to work most of the time. That's fine. I just didn't know who that was. Yeah, Mew has chilling water. Yeah, are you Braden? Bradenson? Braden Maiden? Maiden Braden. He's Braden. He's braiding your hair. Alright, let's see how many eggs we got. Don't get mad? Don't get mad about what? I almost never get mad. He brought Lucario. What? It happens. Don't give him a crap about Lucario. I've done the same thing, strangely enough, with Lucario. I brought Lucario to the wrong match one time and got obliterated. I died 3 times. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. This is totally my fault if we lose. You're not giving him crap. It's just funny. Well, I don't know, man. You were giving us crap earlier. Or farting and pooping all over the place. Man, I'm getting a lot of eggs out of this. Oh, there we go. I was like, man, I'm getting a lot of eggs. What? Well, you were. We don't talk about that. Oh, look at that. Ditto with the block. Ditto's like, you can't get this. Ditto has become a really great soccer player. Kick it back, Fenny. I'm sorry, Deli. It's not Fennekin anymore. Oh, stop it, Ditto. Yeah, Ditto surprisingly kicks the heck out of that ball, and he always kicks it to me. He's kicked me in the face with that ball just a number of times. It's kind of insane. Yeah, unfortunately, Muradin is not that great. He doesn't have a good kick. Oh, well, now you kicked it under the table. Now you did it. Hold on, let me get the ball for you. Oh, no, oh, he got it back out. Oh, well, I'm already going to redeploy it. There we go. Don't kick it to me, Ditto. Don't. Okay, good. He didn't hit me. Don't underestimate Ditto, man. Ditto can literally become anybody. Okay, this should be enough eggs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting like 10 eggs out of this. Okay, yeah, I think that's like 9 or 10 eggs. I think we're good. Alright, guys. Let's start hatching some eggs here. Delphox does not have warm body. Or flame body. So let's go ahead and put in my Moltres. Oh, did some of them end up over here too? Okay, good. Moltres, where are you? Not you. I had another one. What did I do with him? How does a child from school carry a whole picnic table in its pocket? Magic, dude. How do you fit a Palkia into a Pokeball? It's magic. Can you see me? See you where? See you in chat? Yes, I see you in chat. Yeah, it wasn't this Moltres, it was another Moltres. What did I do with it? Put this egg over here. I'm getting annoyed. What did I do with my Moltres? Oh, there's 3 more eggs over here. Okay, I knew there's gonna be more. Oh, well, this guy might have warm body. Or flame body. Let me see, what do you got? Oh, that's Swarm. Okay, so not you. Either the Moltres or the Talonflame. Oh, what about this guy? I don't think he has it either. Let's see. Drought. Was the Pokemon name just Bird? Yes. I named him Bird. Because you have heard about him. Oh, there's Moltres. You can't search Moltres. He doesn't show up in the Pokédex. Your live chat isn't working? I can see you. Alright, let's ride around here and go hatch these eggs. Yeah, well, even if I search the ability, it's not... Oh, wow. When I search the ability, it can give me any of the ones that have... The reason why I choose Moltres or Talonflame is because they're both level 100. So even if I'm just, like, venturing around like this, if I accidentally run into a Pokemon, I'll be fine. But if I bring, like, a level 4 or a level 5, and it's got Flame Body, well, if I run into a Pokemon, it's going to be a bit of a battle. Oh, hey, look at that guy. What's that guy's name? Yeah, what's that little guy's name right there? The guy with the thing on his head. Who is that? No, someone else got to talk so my next text worked? Hey, Cursed Shadow, over on Twitch. Moni got it. Frost is like, what, man? What y'all laughing about? Oh, well, look, we already have an egg. What are you gulping, buddy? No spamming. Stop spamming, Frost. No spamming, dude. Can I have the gulpin? Do you not have one? They're pretty common. You can just kind of run around and find them. But I am training Fennekins. That's why I'm breeding them right now. So if you actually need a Fennekin, yeah, just let me know and I'll get you a Fennekin. I'm just going to hatch all these. Get away, deer. Oh, the pig's next to me. Ta-da! He likes... Did he, like, plants tulips? So is he a florist? Is that... I know what tulips are, yeah, they're a type of plant. Did I stop? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and switch out a few of these. So we can get the other ones going here. Come on. Oh, there they are. Looking for. What is going on your channel? What do you mean, what is going on with my channel? Nothing, but just being there. You have to be a little more specific. I don't know what you mean. More Foxy Boy. Alright, so who needs a Finnegan? Obviously, I've got plenty to trade now. If you want a Finnegan, I will open up some trade here. Alright, there we go. 223656. Well, if you need one, get in there. Yeah, Finnegan to whoever needs it. I imagine Sweets is unknown. Yeah, and you can just trade me whatever you have. It doesn't matter. What is this? It's a shiny one. Why are you trading me a shiny one? I mean, I appreciate it, but you don't have to that. But thank you. No, he's Braden. So I'm trading a regular Fennekin for a shiny Fennekin, apparently. He's braiding your hair? That's a normal trade in Ohio? What? Your live chat kept stopping your text. Oh, okay. Oh, look, there's my Talonflame. Okay, so Frost, you needed one too? Same code, dude. 223656. But thank you for the shiny Fennekin. I appreciate that. I was actually thinking about breeding for one, but since you traded me one now, it's like, oh, okay. Where are the other Fennekins? There we are. Oh, those all say good stats. Oh, there we go. It's a Mew! I actually don't have Mew. I have Mewtwo, but not Mew. Why is he blue? Is he blue? Da-boo-dee-da-boo-da. All of you kids are too young to get that joke. Thank you for the shiny Mew. I wish we could breed Mews. But then again, if we could breed them, they wouldn't be special now, would they? You're not that young. Well, no, I figured you would get it, but I know Frost wouldn't get it. Frost would be like, what? What does that mean? Yeah, Frost definitely wouldn't get that reference. Alright, so we just hatched another Fennekin. Let me go back to my boxes. I might as well just hatch all of these. Oh, well, while we're doing the trades, does anybody... I've been trying to hawk these things to you guys. Which one of you needs a Carbink? Anybody need a Carbink? Please, for the love of God, take the Carbink. It's not Blue Beetle. It's not a Blue Beetle reference. Wow, that's kind of surprising. No love for Carbink today, man. I'm sorry for punching your knee. Okay. Poor Carbink. He's like, man, why don't y'all want me? You need an Arceus? I don't have any extra Arceus. I have one Arceus. And he took forever to get. Frost has 30 shiny hacked Arceus. Maybe you two can work something out. You can go work out a trade. We're gonna mail one of the Fennekins to Moni. Just gonna send it to him in the mail. Why do you have 5 switches? What would you need 5 switches for? Makes me think of an old friend of mine. He has like 3 kids, and he bought each of them a Switch. And I was like, dang, man, that's a lot of money. He's like, well, we play it all the time. I'm like, well, I guess you're hanging out with your kids at least, you know? He's like, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, he plays Switch with his kids a lot. So I'm like, that's still a lot of money, man. Because he has one for each of his kids, and then he has one for his girlfriend, and then he has one for himself. Unless the 3 kids fight. Well, I'm sure if only one of them got a Switch, the other 2 would be upset. Unless they had something equally as awesome, like a PlayStation or something. I would take a computer. I really would. If it came to it, I'd be like, just give me a computer. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play legit Pokemon games, but you could still technically play Pokemon on PC. You can't do online, but at least you can play the games. Let's see, how many more do we have? We got 1 egg in there. I think I already... Oh, we still had 3 eggs. Give you a phone. I can't play games on a phone. I can't do it. Yeah, even stuff like Pokemon Go, I can't play it. The phone screen, it's just, I don't know. Even with my phone, my phone has a 6.8-inch screen, so it's a big screen. But even then, it just feels so weird playing games on it. Other than just like little cheap, crappy like tap games, like the old Farmville games and stuff. I can't play any like real games on it. Like I know. Wasn't there like a version of Call of Duty that you could play on it on the phone? I'm pretty sure there was one like that. I'm like, I couldn't do that. I'd have to have a separate controller for it, which I guess most people can do. But I've also seen people play it where they're just like touching the screen, and I'm like, ugh, I couldn't do that. I'd lose my mind. Yeah, Frost, are you gonna get him the Arceus trade? What's going on, man? You can't just boast about having a million Arceus and then not trade one. It was a wannabe Call of Duty? Well, it was a version of Call of Duty, but it was like Call of Duty Mobile or something, some weird mobile version of it. So it was an official Call of Duty game, it just on phone. Yeah, whenever I think of games on phones, I still think of stuff like Angry Birds. And even then, Angry Bird, the whole Angry Birds thing was so weird to me, because Angry Birds was created with the idea of it being a difficult game. That was like its thing. Even the creator was like, yeah, I wanted Angry Birds to be difficult. I wanted it to feel like an old school NES title where those older games, some of them could truly be very, very difficult. And a lot of people just simply weren't used to that. And so they kept telling him, you didn't make it easier. And he said that's the reason why he pulled it down, because he got sick of people asking him to make the game easier. And he's like, no, the game is what it is. If you don't like it for its difficulty, I'm sorry, then maybe it's not for you. And people will get pissed at him for that. And I'm like, it's his game, man. He can do with it whatever he wants. Stupid crab boy. What do you want? I'm gonna cook you. Flamethrower. Have you heard of Apex Legends? I have heard of it, but I've never played it. Well, Finnegan just got leveled up to 9. All of them. I've heard of a lot of those games, but there aren't very many of them that I play. I've heard of like the Apex Legends and League of Legends and Legends in Your Legends and The Legend of Legend and Call of Legends, World of War Legends. I've heard of them all. The only one of those games, I guess you could refer to them as like esports titles. The only ones that I've really enjoyed have been like Overwatch and Rocket League. Rocket League with friends is so fun. It is such a fun game. But I mean, I can play it solo where I just kind of get randoms from online, and that's okay. It's fine. But when you're playing with friends, it's just so much more fun. It's such a fun game. Even if you lose, it's fun. Have you played Madden? I haven't played Madden since like the PlayStation 1 days. Yeah, I don't play any of the newer Madden games. They monetize them way too much. And that's because I got, what was it, Madden 21 or Madden 22? I got one of them. I got it completely free, and then they gave me a bunch of DLC for free. And they're like, yeah, here you go. And I was like, nah, I don't want it. I took it, but I thought maybe in the future I'll play it at some point, but I still haven't played it. It was available for free on Epic Games, I think. Was it Epic Games? No, not Epic Games. I think it was Amazon Prime. Yeah, because Amazon has that Prime Gaming where they give you games every now and then, and they'll give you like DLCs sometimes and other stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I got it from there. And then they also gave a couple of different packs and stuff for various add-ons and that sort of thing. And I just never thought, well, I want to go play Madden. Never thought of it. And that's because I like the old school football games too, like Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl was fun. True Frost Zero. Okay, so we have a Frost on YouTube, and then we have a Frost over on Twitch. I feel like they're the same person. No, it's the same person. It's definitely the same person. You immediately referenced the other Frost, so now I know it's the same person. Wow, did I not have any more? Oh, I guess, oh, I am done. Okay. Yeah, and that should be all the Finnegan, right? And now the Twitch version is referencing the YouTube version, so now I really know y'all are the same person. Alright, time to move all these Finnegan over here to the trade box. Oops. I don't have Twitch account. Yeah, Twitch isn't really worth it anymore anyway. I feel like Twitch just gets worse and worse. Oh, right. I forgot you traded me this Kyogre. I should move this. Frost, somebody's talking to you, man, and you're ignoring them. Yeah, Frost getting mad because he felt ignored earlier. Starts ignoring other people. Oh man. What's up with that? Well, he put a code too, so you all need to figure it out. Figure out some codes, man. I'm trying to think which of the other more recent Pokemon that were added should I even breed so that I can just like throw them on trade. Because like I said, there was the Carbink, and I traded a bunch of Carbinks. Yeah, what's another one that we just recently got made of, or that was recently made available to us that I can actually breed? Can't really think of any. Slowking. You're going to change your name? Okay. And with that, I think I'm done. Well, again, if you all have not joined our Discord, I will link the Discord here for you. So you all can go over there and bother us all you want. We do have a Pokemon channel. We do have a games channel, all kinds of other stuff. I think I'm going to go play some Overwatch. Maybe just for a little bit. I've actually been practicing with Widow. And I've actually gotten pretty good with Widow, too. I've gotten to play the game a few times with Widow, which is kind of insane. Darn, Hammer's not here. Because Hammer had mentioned not that long ago that he would download Overwatch, and I was like, okay, cool, let's get together and play some matches, and then it just never happened, so. And I know apparently he's with his mom this week or something, so I don't know when he's going to be back. But yeah, I'm gonna go on vacation. Okay, you go on vacation. I'm gonna go play with Widowmaker. I'll see y'all later. We'll be here next week for more Pokemon shenanigans. Goodbye until then, and remember, enjoy some music.